lights out, his pipes stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confine. Loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday, my friends. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Flair, good to see you. Shebus, welcome back. Boeing fan, welcome. Kenzo, good to see you. SF Aviation, welcome back. Nicholas Bartas, good to see you. Ken, welcome back. Goodman, good to see you. College Dude, welcome. Chris Clark, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, hope you had a great birthday, man. Thanks for checking us out yesterday. Matt, good to see you, man. Yuckfu, good to see you. Nismo, good to see you. Felix, good to see you. Camel, welcome back. Skyworker, good to see you, my friend. Steve P, welcome. AntoniBaldo's in the house. Jonathan Sellers, welcome. Tenure to Boba, good to see you. Terrence Jones, welcome back. Defender, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Queen Buttons, good to see you. Nismo, welcome back, my man. Clayton, good to see you. Yuckfu, good to see you. Jesse, welcome back. Puller of Spikes, dropping the $20 dono. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you big time, man. Thank you for starting off the stream with the $20 donation. Guys, get some love in chat for Puller of Spikes dropping the 20 bones. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Average Aviators here. Good to see you, man. Captain Kevin, good to see you. Density Altitude, great name. Welcome back. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Quispy, good to see you. Tanush, good to see you. Steven Zahn, welcome back. Lightspeed, good to see you. Justin, my man, good to see you, dude. Emmett, good to see you. Av Polo, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Hope everybody is doing well. Thanks so much for coming to hang out, my friends. Nismo, you have access to the emojis. You can just put no floaties. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, you got a gifted membership. You're back as a member. Dom, good to see you, man. Kevin, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday, my amigos. Is everybody recovered from the long haul yesterday? Yes, good. All right, cool. Everybody is recovered. I am recovered-ish, I guess you could say. In case you missed it, we did a 9-hour flight yesterday from Tokyo to San Francisco. It was a great flight. Beautiful arrival into San Francisco. It was an awesome leg, celebrating 75, 76, and 77,000 subscriber specials. 3 giveaways happened yesterday as well, so absolutely awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's stream. We got a doozy for us today. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we flew the Miami up to Philadelphia flight, and I said we would be doing the return flight at some point. So here we are, doing the return flight. Perfect day for it. About 2.5 hours, just shy of 2.5 hours down to Miami this afternoon, so a lot shorter than yesterday's stream. So excited about this one. Philly down to Miami should be a great stream. Hey Cap, hope you're well after yesterday. Currently doing Boston to Frankfurt. Ooh, that's a nice one as well. Very cool. Hope you're enjoying your flight, man. Yeah, is this a return flight? Yeah, about that. Got COVID-19. I couldn't watch the landing. How was it? It was good. I hope you feel better, man, with your COVID. I mean, yesterday's return. Yeah, no way, Jose. Fell asleep before the last giveaway last night. I assume I didn't win. Correct, Strody, unfortunately. You did not win. But you won in spirit. How about that? You won it in spirit, my friend. High Tech, good to see you, man. Mike, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. RJ, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Cool, friends. We're on the ground here in Philadelphia. We are American 2534 with service down to Miami. Scheduled at 2 hours and 16 minutes on the flight time. 2 hours and 45 minutes on the block time. Should be a great flight. Very much looking forward to this one. Love flying into Miami. Love flying out of Philly as well. So it's always a good day when you get to do these two airports. Without further ado, the aircraft is already boarding. Let's jump inside. Let's get everything configured, ready to go. We've already got about half the passengers on board as well. We have 311 passengers down to Miami this afternoon. So not a full aircraft, but full enough, if you will. Flying down with you sounds good, man. Yeah, if anybody does want to join, we are on VATSIM. We are on the ground here in Philadelphia. There's still plenty of time to join up. As I mentioned, just over 2 hours on the flight time today, so should be a nice flight down to Miami. Should have a little bit of weather, but for the most part, should be pretty clear skies. Going to be flying down the coast and then over, if you actually look at our flight plan here, that's not our flight plan, I promise. We'll import our new flight plan. Here's our actual flight plan for today. You can see we're going to fly down the coast here, and then we're going to go, I don't know what this is called, but we're going to end up over here, over this bay, and then down into Miami. Should be a great day of flying. Very much excited for this one, friends. Jonathan, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Dropping the $10 donation. Says, my dad got me a Lenovo Yoga Pro with an Intel Core i9, 32 gigs and a GeForce 4050 with 1 terabyte of storage. Can't wait to install Microsoft. Nice. Very cool, Jonathan. The only thing I can suggest and recommend, Jonathan, go onto Amazon and get yourself a laptop cooling pad. They're like $20, $30, $40. That is going to be your best bet in keeping everything nice and cool and keeping that laptop running for many years to go. Congratulations, man. Be awesome. I think you can finally move from Xbox over to PC, right?
My dad got me a Lenovo Yoga Pro with an Intel Core Ultra RA9 185H with 32 gigabytes of RAM and GeForce RTX 4050 and a 1 TB of storage.
Perfect,
Can't
man.
wait to install MSFS with this.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, wish you all the best with that. Like I said, man, get yourself a laptop cooling pad and you'll be good to go, man. The best purchase you can get for the laptops. There's a ton on Amazon. Just look at some of the reviews. Get them maybe the highest reviewed one. You don't have to spend a crazy amount of money. Like I said, man, 20, 30 bucks will be perfectly fine. It's essentially just 2 or 3 computer fans that are just continuously blowing cool air up into the laptop. So that's going to be your best bet. I've been flying the Flight Factor 350 a lot recently and I've been enjoying it. Hey, man, as long as you're enjoying it, dude, as long as you're enjoying it, I am very much looking forward to the Builds 350. I think it's just going to be that much higher of a quality. My problem with the X-Plane version of the 350 is it's just very, very lackluster and feature incomplete in my opinion. The 350 is one of the smartest aircraft flying and the Flight Factor 350 is mediocre at best, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's all that matters. Who cares what I think? If you're enjoying it, that's all that matters, right? I always say that. So let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Baggage and cargo is already on board. We're just waiting for, got an extra 111 passengers to board right now, so we are looking good. What is my next CPU and GPU? Probably a 7800X3D with a 4080 Super. That's the build that I'm looking to do, Chris, towards the end of this year. I'm waiting for 2024 to come out to see how my current PC runs it, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll go from there, man.
Excuse me.
Hey.
You said you could stream again.
Sorry.
I revoked your license 3 weeks ago and put a big void stamp on it.
Nice. Huge no floaties to you, Captain Lee. Thank you very much for another $7 donation. Huge no floaties, man. Hope you're feeling better from yesterday, dude. Hope you had that Chick-fil-A in it. It set you right, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the continued support, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, first things first, down here to the electronic flight bag. We're going to import our flight plan. Jeez, that sun is blinding. I have sunglasses on. Philly to Miami, American 2534. Good. Going to the cost index of 56. We're going to end up bumping that up, but 56 on the cost index. Our zero fuel weight, 202,447. Route distance, 934 nautical miles. So quite a bit less than yesterday's flight at, I think, like 4,700 or something like that. So You excited for the A220 or the Phoenix 321? Both of them, yeah. A220, Phoenix 319, 321, absolutely. Very much looking forward to all of those aircraft, yeah. Came back from Niagara Falls, pretty nice place. It is, yeah, a little bit of a touristy trap, Josh, now. It's not what it was a couple years ago. A little bit more touristy, but a great place to be, though. Absolutely, man. Yeah. AMD Ryzen with X3D cache is very good. Correct, yes. Is it possible to run the EFB on a real tablet? Good question, Kemmel. I think so, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Tired Shebus 5 months is exactly 5 months today. One more month of cool new badge. Time flies fast. I'd enjoy the party if I wasn't too introverted for VATSIM. Don't worry, man. You'll get there. Trust me. I promise you. There will become a time where you feel much more comfortable jumping on the VATSIM network. I promise you, man. What is the anticipated release date for those aircraft? We have no clue. I think all the developers, after continuously developers missing release dates and stuff like that, there is no release date for a lot of aircraft right now. It's just they come when they come. That's pretty much it. All right, down to the FMC. Let's hit the FMC tab. We're going to go to the pause in it. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to make sure that our Adirus are on. We'll arm our emergency exits. We'll go and get the window heat on. Then everything else is perfectly fine for now. We'll leave it just blank like that. Might get a little bit of brightness up on these guys. That is good. A little bit of brightness up on these guys as well. That is good. A little bit of brightness. A little bit of brightness. There we go. Cool. Sweet, cool. So back down here, we're going to go to our reference airport, which is Philadelphia, KPHL. We'll throw that into there. Good. We're going to grab our GPS position. We're going to throw that into there. Good. We'll go to our route tab. We're going to request our route. Philly to Miami. We'll select that. I don't know why it reset everything, so give me a second. I'm going to go to PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, and I'm just going to go through here and make sure that everything is set correctly because it looks like everything has been kind of reset on me. So I'm going to go through here and just make sure all of the callouts are on, which they're not. I don't know why. So we'll make sure that those are all on. Good. That is good. That is good. That is good. All of that is good. Cool. Let's go to displays. We're going to kilograms. Good. And then we can scroll through here. We can just make sure that we have some range arcs turned on as well. Beautiful. Everything is set there. What was it? Options, simulation. I forget there was like a thing, something about thrust levers. Can't remember where it was, but I have to do it for every aircraft. If Davis is here, Davis knows where it is. But Kevin, 26 months is, hi, Dad. Thanks for the free membership. Hey, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. I can't remember where it is. Davis is... show thrust lever position, no. Realistic autopilot engagement, yes. I can't remember where it is. There's something to do. Auto throttle flare override, no. It's set in the never position. Okay, never mind. We're good. Cool. Sweet. Back down here. Let's load this up. We can set our payload on the aircraft. Beautiful. We'll set our fuel. Beautiful. We'll select the route. Good. We'll give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through it. Thanks, Kev, for 26 months. Appreciate you, man. And Jonathan, huge no floaties to you. Dropping the $5 dono, says, what is the first add-on I should get? Will all my purchases from Xbox transfer over to the PC version? As long as you're logged into the same account.
What's the first add-on should I get? Will all my purchases from Xbox transfer over to the PC version?
Yes, they should, Jonathan, as long as you log in when you purchase Microsoft Flight Simulator on Steam, hopefully on Steam. Yeah, when you log into your Xbox account or Microsoft account, everything that is in that you've bought in the marketplace should be there as well. Just make sure you're logging into the same account. Other than that, the first thing that you should buy, maybe the Phoenix A320 because it's not available on Xbox. That would probably be my number one. AnyBuild's A300, really good. You've had access to the PMDG products. You may already own them. So yeah, I would say Phoenix or AnyBuild's A300 or something like that. You know what I mean? You have to go through the Microsoft Store version. Are you sure, Avpolo? Because when you purchase it on Steam, you still have to log in to your Xbox account. But Jonathan, maybe do a little bit of research before you do that. I know that on Steam you have to, if you buy it on Steam, it won't transfer from Xbox. The stores are different for reasons. Okay, well there you go, Jonathan. So make sure that you buy Microsoft through the Microsoft app or whatever it is, whatever. Don't buy it through Steam. Buy the Microsoft version of it. And then everything should be transferable, hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know who's online. Indie Center, DC Center, I don't even know who don't know who's this? What is this? This is SWF approach. I don't know what that is. New York approach. I have Philly ATIS. Is it New York Center? It is New York Center. I didn't even see that New York Center was online. Okay, New York Center out of Philly. Okay, descent forecast uplink ready. All that fun stuff is ready to go. That's good. We'll go ahead and activate. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's load our route. Clear that out. Load the route, and then we'll activate and execute it. Got ACARS from New York Center. Yeah, I just got that. Actually, if you have the Xbox version, you may not even need to buy it for PC. Well, there you go. Maybe, like I said, take a look at that. Activate and execute that. Beautiful. There's our flight plan. We've got all of that. Good. Our CPDLC here from New York Center. Destination departure Philly, destination Miami. There's our routing, which is exactly what we have planned. Altitude is 380, squawk 4015 mark. Cleared Philly 3 departure, fly heading 230, maintain 5,000 feet, expect 38010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is New York Center 125325, advise ATIS for taxi. Good, so pushes on us, we're going to advise for ATIS. That is all set there. Beautiful. So let's come down here. We'll go to our departure page, Philly 3. I believe we're departing out of the 27s today. Philly weather 280 at 9. So we are definitely departing out of the 7s. Sorry, the 27s. If I was guessing, we're probably going to be departing out of 27 left. So we'll plan that 27 left. Good. We'll execute that. Good. We know that we're going to be on a heading, and that is it. For our arrival into Miami this afternoon, weather, winds are currently showing 100 at 7 knots. So we're going to plan for the ILS runway 9. So we'll go to Miami. The arrival today that we're looking for is the Bonefish 2 arrival with the Hogue transition. And we're going to plan for the ILS runway 9er. And if we have a quick little look-see here and we open this up, what is the final waypoint? Bills is the final waypoint. If we go to approach and we go to the ILS runway 9, we can see here that leg is all the way out there. So if we select leg, it basically just gives us an extended center line. So we'll just go ahead and accept that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through here, make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything like that, which we don't. Beautiful. Everything looks good to me. Let's go to our init-ref tab. We'll go and accept our init-ref. Take care of all of that fun stuff. We'll go ahead and grab our zero fuel weight today, which is going to be 2024. Good. Reserves 11.3, total fuel 30.1. That is all correct and matches on SimBrief. Beautiful. Let's go to our thrust limit page here today. We'll come over here to our electronic flight bag. Go to our performance tool, Philly. We're departing 27 left. We'll import from aircraft. Good. We'll go ahead and import the live weather. Good. 280. 26 degrees 3004 on the altimeter, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speed today. So D-rate takeoff of 289.5 on the N1, 45 degree cell temp. So takeoff 2, 45 degree cell temp. Good. Go to takeoff page, flap set position 5, CG weight 29%, trim value 475, V-speeds. They kind of match, but they don't really match. 51, we'll go 51, 52, 60. Good, we've got all of that in there as well. Beautiful. One other thing that I need to do is we need to do our wind uplink. So we'll go ahead and select that. We'll load up our wind data. Again, that just helps with the climb performance, cruise performance, all that fun stuff. Wind is up in there. Good. And then what we'll do is we'll do our descent winds as well, because those won't change. As we had a real world pilot in here, those only really change like every 6 to 8 hours, he was saying. So all of that is in there. Beautiful. Looking good. Happy with that. Let's go and run through some checklists here quickly. Oxygen tested 100%. Flight instruments, heading and altimeter. So altimeter is set. Heading off of departure, which we were given, was 230. I'm going to bug that up. We're going to go heading 230 off of departure. 230, good. 230 is in, good. Heading and altimeter is set. Parking brake is on, good. Pre-flight checklist is complete. Next will be our before start. We'll just wait on that for a brief second. We're going to go traffic rings, good. And V-speed was 160. So we'll bug up 160 as well, just so that's all ready to go. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. We're fully ready to go here. We're fully boarded. We've got Alex celebrating 20 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support. Oh, wait, I only did a takeoff 1, didn't I? Hold on. Thrust limits. I did. They want to take off 2. 45-degree cell temp. There we go. That's better. Thank you. Take off. That's better. Now our speeds match exactly what they do over there. Thank you for picking that one up. Appreciate you. It's rare that we do a takeoff D-rate at 2. I guess we're kind of light, so makes sense. Alex, thank you for 20 months, man. Says congrats on 77K. Cap, love the 777 ops so far. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much. We're in this aircraft today. We're in this aircraft tomorrow, and then next week we're in the A300 and MD-11. We're doing all cargo next week, so I'm kind of excited for that as well. It's been a while since we've devoted a week to cargo. Okay, cool. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go with our engine displays. Good. I'm going to flip this back over here. Good. I'm going to go to my lower pedestal. Good. I'll get a checklist open down here. Beautiful. Okay, APU is spooling up. That should be on and available in a second. Let's finish our checklist here. Flight deck door closed and locked. Passenger signs can go on. Good. MCP V2 heading track and altitude. We'll set that. So 160, 230, and initial climb was 5,000 feet. So we'll bug up 5,000 feet. Beautiful. Takeoff speeds 51, 54, 59. Correct. CDU pre-flight complete. Let's go to the overhead. Left, going a counterclockwise rotation and get everything turned on. Good. That's on as well. External power comes off. Good. Trim value is set to 475. So we'll go ahead and select that. 425, 4.5. 475. Beautiful. Taxi and takeoff briefings, we'll call that complete, and we're just waiting for the beacon light. Actually, we can turn our beacon light on now. There we go. Before start checklist is complete. Good. Let me come down here. Let's go to our ground operations. Let's go ahead and remove the chocks. Good. It's going to get everybody ready to go. Let's go to GSX. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Now, we are pushing back onto an active taxiway. I believe it's going to push us back into an active taxiway. So we may have to call for push and start here, chat. If we look at our charts into, it's a little bit loud. If we look at our charts here into, I think we're pushing back onto Juliet. I don't know what this little, what are these lines here? Does that mean I don't need to call for push, or I'm not quite sure, but should probably push onto that one. So beautiful. Didn't realize it was an active taxiway. Wait, did I do this last time? Hey Cap, hope you're well. When using add-on linker and when done flying with the 2 airports you have installed, I'm presuming you just unlink them from the add-on linker? Correct. You are correct, my friend. Yes. It's a little bit of a step of a process. Every time you want to fly, you have to add or remove scenery. And but so far, I've really only run into like one issue, and that was because I forgot to include when we flew into Las Vegas. I forgot to include that. So yeah, the stripes are non-movement area according to the legends. Okay, so we are going to have to call for push and start. We'll make sure that our squawk code is in here correctly. 4015. We'll set that 4015. Good, and we'll make sure that that is on and reporting, which it is. We'll tune to New York Center 125325, and we'll request a push and start onto Juliet. 125325. Good. And we're going to request a push and start onto Juliet. 125325. Good. New York Center, good afternoon. American 2534 over at Philly. We've got ATIS information Delta requesting a push and start onto Juliet, please.
American 2354 out of New York. Good afternoon, sir. Push on to Juliet at your own discretion. Advise ready to taxi.
All right, push on Juliet. We'll advise ready to taxi. Thanks, American 2534. Apparently you don't have to call to push on to Juliet. Well, there you go. Cool. Park brakes are coming off. Wonderful. Good. Let's get her going, chat. Let's get our fuel pumps on. Beautiful. We'll start our block time here on the first officer side, and we will go upstairs and spool up engine number 2. Start, enjoy, intro fuel, and there we go. Listen to these GE90s power up. Cap, what is the orange light on the central windshield column? The orange light. Hold on, Andrew. You'll have to show me once we're back up in the cockpit. Got to set dependencies for some sceneries for sure. Yes, got to make sure that if it's some sceneries, it'll be like the city and the airport, and you have to install both. Vegas is one of those. There aren't very many. Usually it's kind of all in the same one, but yeah. ECAP got home from Wednesday from Costa Rica. Supposed to get home Tuesday, but delayed and we missed our connection Tuesday night. Oof, that's brutal, man. At least you're home, right? Daisy is doing well. She's over on the couch hanging out today. Do you see that IRL Newark approach no longer refers to themselves as New York approach? They now refer to themselves as Newark approach. Interesting. We definitely pushed the wrong way. It said facing west. That would be facing... yeah, that's my bad. We should have been facing east. Shh, chat. Shh. No problem. We'll just spin it around here. Do a little spin. Get it ready to go. Engine number 2. Over to start. Run. Wing view. Unable. We can also just taxi up and back. Hopefully it pushes us far back enough we can just get Victor. And then he's probably going to give us Victor, Kilo, Lima, Sierra 2 or something like that. Maybe even Sierra 3. We'll see what he ends up giving us. Unable. We should add an unable emoji. We'll have to get Zach. If Zach's here, is eDupes here today? We'll get Zach to make us one and we'll see if we like it. What's the custom wing views you use that I can download? It's on my Discord, Jonathan. On my Discord. You can flip the plane around using GSX. Can you? That's fine, man. I mean, Victor's right here. We can just nose left and we're on Victor, so no problems at all. So Cap finally passed my big IT certification exam back using the free time for random flights around the U.S. Nice, dude. Awesome. Congratulations, my friend. And thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you. All right, 2 good engines. We like it. We're ready to go. EPU comes off. Good. Everything else is set in the auto position. Beautiful. Let's go flaps 5 degrees.
Center UPS 971 Heavy South Cargo Ramp, Philadelphia, ready taxi.
Cooking up some Spam with some bacon and lettuce on some bread. Ooh, kind of sounds good. I've never had fried Spam. Don't hate, don't get upset at me. I've never, ever had fried Spam. I don't even think I've ever had Spam in general. Is that bad of me? Apologize. I feel like Spam's not really a thing up here, but it might be. I see it in the stores, but... Nice diabetic lad. When people say unable, I say the word siren. Nice. Nice. All right, flaps are set. We're looking good. Let's come down here. Anti-ice is off as required, not required today. We'll do a recall check here on this guy. Recall has been checked. Good. Auto brake over to RTO. Flight controls. Free and clear and checked. Good. Ground equipment clear as well. Before taxi checklist is complete. Before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 are also complete. Next will be our after takeoff checklist. We'll close that one out there. Beautiful. We'll get our flight directors, left side, right side, LNAV, VNAV. Looking good, chat. Cool. And we'll let the controller know we are short of, we'll let him know we're Victor. Ready to taxi. Does the APU automatically come off on this bird? No, you have to turn it off, AJ. And you have to turn it off because the pack system, the way that it works is if you leave the APU on, the pack system won't turn on properly. It's like an engine start thing. I don't know if it eventually will turn on, but yeah, and your APU gen always stays in the on position. You don't move that one. Cool. Why is the altitude set to 5,000? Because that is our initial altitude for our PDC that we got. So cleared the Philadelphia 3 departure flight heading 230 and maintain 5,000 feet. That is that was the instructions given to us by ATC. So that is why we have 5,000 feet. As soon as we get airborne, he'll probably give us a little bit of a higher altitude. Okay, we're good to go here, chat. Checklist is done. We're all ready to rock. So we'll let him know we're ready to taxi. We'll say we're short of Victor, and we have Avis information.
Delta. Push on Kilo.
Is this a one-way trip or return? This is just one-way, Ben. We had almost a 10-hour stream yesterday, dude. So, yeah, this is just a one-way today, man. It's a 2.5-hour flight, so it's not like the stream's going to be crazy short or anything.
American 1029.
Hey, have you tried the WinWing FCU? No, I have the...
American 1029.
What FCU do I have? The other one that came out. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Sorry. But yeah.
Push on to Juliet for American.
Unable anything higher. Yeah, we're going 5,000 feet to Miami, boys. 250 knots. The mini FCU, thank you. I was drawing a complete blank. For some reason, my brain was going to Cockpit Master, but that's my FMC.
Taxi via Foxtrot, Sierra and Sierra 1, cross runway 27 right.
Okay, we'll taxi to 27 via Foxtrot, Sierra 1, and we'll cross 27.
Joe, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. New York Center, American 2534, info Delta short of Victor, ready to taxi 27 left.
American 2534 heavy, New York, runway 27 left, taxi via Juliet, Yankee, Sierra, and Sierra 1.
Alright, Juliet, Yankee, Sierra, Sierra 1 for 27 left, American 2534. Alright, Juliet, Yankee. So...
CBS 971 heavy.
Okay, so he wants us to go forward, Yankee, make a left on
Heading 230.
Sierra?
Takeoff 27 left, UPS 971
Is
heavy.
this Sierra? I thought this was Kilo. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. This way. Oh, we did push the right way, chat. Hey, we're winning today, chat. He wants us to go Sierra all the way down and then a left onto Sierra and then Sierra 1. Chat, we're winning. Let's go. Park brake going off. I totally meant to do this, by the way, chat. Totally meant to push back the wrong way, which ended up pushing us the right way, by the way. Happened on purpose, chat. Don't know what you're talking about. Taxi light goes on. Good. That's a good pilot. Nice. Good pilot, he says. All right, we're doing heading select. That is our, so you can see we've got LNAV armed, heading select, toga VNAV. That's exactly what we wanted. Looking good. I meant to do that, exactly. Yeah, Erin, I don't know why they work for some people and they don't work for other people. That has to be the biggest mystery. Because if you go and you download anybody's views from flightsim.to, they work. I don't know, man. Maybe it's something that I need to look into, but I don't know what's causing it to not work, to be honest with you, man. Ooh, is that an MD-11? It was. UPS MD-11. Alright, this is left on to... hold on. Oh shit. This wasn't Yankee. Yankee's over here.
Crossing alert at 1.
We're already losing. I was like, that's a runway in front of me. I don't think I'm supposed to be crossing runways. Our winning is not so winning anymore, chat. But that's okay. That was Kilo, not Yankee. As long as he doesn't say anything.
American Airlines 1029 red to taxi from 27 left.
Now we're losing. Just as quickly. This is why I revoked your license. Thinking of getting GSX, does it reduce FPS? Maybe when you're using it a little bit, but the overall, like, no, it's not going to do anything to your FPS while you're flying. Shouldn't cause any issues.
For American 1029.
I don't know if we have to... Kind of looks like it's a hold short, but there's no 9 approaches, so we should be fine to cross. They're landing on the 27s, so...
4,000.
You win with a number to call.
Nice.
Oh, chat, he's given Woodstown VOR. Where's that? Philly... standard instrument departures, Philly 3. We're departing Woodstown VOR. OOD. Close to OOM, chat. OOD, though, baby. Let's go. It's a close one. Alright, this is Papa. We don't want left on Papa. We want a left on to... wait.
There was a Walker calling as well. Just call that one more time.
Next left.
Walker 4064.
Onto Sierra.
Walker 4064. find you on the ground. Just make sure you're not connected as an observer.
And that communication.
Fairwing study 149, wind 290 at manor, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Who's the lineup down there?
Takeoff 27 left, Spirit Wings 3149.
See the Spirit Wings down there.
Yes, Walker 4064 Heavy, copy now, sir. Runway 27 left, next to the Juliet, November, Sierra, and Sierra 1, correct, runway 27 right.
Juliet, November, Sierra, Sierra 1, cross 27 right.
Long taxi? Nah, it's not too bad, to be honest with you. The way he gave it to us, we came out Juliet, left on Yankee, left on Sierra, all the way down. It's not even really all the way. We're already halfway, like, basically. Not too bad. What city would you recommend for MCO? There's really only one, man. Taxi to gate MCO. That's probably your best option for payware. So you want to fly difficult approach flying to CYYG? Where's that? Castlegar?
27 left, Spirit Wings 3150.
UPS 971 Heavy, contact Washington.
The Canadian Innsbruck, they call it, right?
Good afternoon.
Ooh, Spirit Wings rotating here in front of us.
For center for UPS 971 Heavy, good
There
day.
goes Spirit Wings. Long takeoff roll.
Tango, cross bump.
Must be using a heavy D rate. There it goes, rotation.
3004.
Front hold, front hold 8,000, coming up in the future again.
About the 416, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good afternoon.
119.85 from 416, bye-bye.
North Center Delta 648 Heavy is 10,000 for 11.
Got another Spirit. We have a American holding short.
Delta 648 Heavy 10,000.
Cap, how do you use Toby Tracker? Every time I check the charts, it's just all over the place. I pause it, Felix. So I have a quick button on my yoke where I just push the button and then I can turn it on. And then when I need to like do something, check something, I just turn it off and then I can move my head freely and I don't have to worry about it. Highly suggest doing that. You can set something on your joystick, you can set something on your yoke, you can set whatever you like. It has native support in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you just have to find when you're good to go, man.
Spirit Wings 3149.
CST, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. You back from vacation yet? You still hanging out?
Takeoff 27 left.
Charlottetown. Oh, could be. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking Castlegar.
Good way to the American 737 passing from your left.
Good way to the company 73 in front, American 2534.
That's Nadya, just confirm, pushes on the discussion, correct? United 9808, that's correct.
We'll give way to the company aircraft here in front of us.
Bearing 3149, proceed direct.
Flying to Charlottetown in a week from today. I'm pumped. Nice, dude. Very nice. You going on vacation? You going for work?
Spirit Wings 3149.
American 1123, runway 27 left, Sierra 3, line up and wait.
American 1123, line up and wait 27 left.
Southwest 824, cross coast, to maintain cutoff.
Vacay to visit family? Nice, man. That'll be fun. Enjoy yourself, dude. I love PI, man. Probably my favorite place. Can you please make sure to go to the Cow's Creamery for me and see if they have the Nanaimo bar ice cream at the Cow's Creamery? Dude, I would do terrible things. Literally would do terrible things for Nanaimo bar ice cream right now, man. It's not even funny.
Delta 6048, come back Boston 134.7.
Absolutely, it's a tourist trap, 100%. But you have to know where to go. Stay away from the tourist trap areas, but yes, I would say a lot of their money is made off of tourism, 100%.
Thank you for the ATC. Spirit Wings 3149.
It's crazy expensive, dude. Cow's chocolate covered chips, Matt, pure crack. When I found out that you could order that shit online, I don't even want to tell you how many I ordered last Christmas, Matt. It's sickening. I spent hundreds of dollars on chocolate covered potato chips. I was literally giving them out to all my friends, all my family. Insane, dude. Insane, man. That shit is pure crack.
Up to 12,000, leaving 2.5.
I mean, they're like $20 for like a thing, so. But yeah. Are they that good? Dude, Cow's Creamery, It's like PEI cows, PEI chocolate. Dude. Picture a plain, lightly salted potato chip with some of the best chocolate you could put over top of it. It's literally a chocolate-covered potato chip. Listen, I didn't know about it until a couple years ago, and it's just, like, I have to be careful now. I really have to be careful. That shit is so good, dude. Best freeware chart app? Probably ChartFox? Maybe? ChartFox, SkyVector. There's a couple. But honestly, Navigraph is worth every penny. It's a perfect sweet and salty. It is. You need to go to rehab. You're not wrong.
Giant 28, yeah, but you're kind of heading...
Plenty of extra supplies if you need them. No, only treats, man. Those are only treats. You can't be doing that every night. Only for a treat. What's the new one for like $3 a month? I don't know. I don't know. Is there a new one?
American 2704 first, runway 27 left, mile up and away.
So I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do because he's getting line up and wait, but there's an aircraft here who we're supposed to go down to Sierra 1.
American 438 heavy, New York, runway 27 left, taxi via Juliet and November, hold short, 27 right.
But you can see they're all taken out, they're all going off of Sierra 3.
American 2354 heavy, are you able to make Sierra 3 intersection?
Give me 2 seconds, I'll do some calculations. Sierra 3, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Sierra 3, yeah, it's fine. He said he took a wrong turn? Ah, okay. Got you.
3150, contact Washington, 133.72.
3372 for Spirit Wing 3150. Thanks. Have a good afternoon. See ya.
American 1123, radar contact, turn left heading 180, car maintained 12000.
Left heading 180, climb maintain 1000, American 1123.
Nadya, Jury, we're ready for taxi. Not 9808, runway 27 left, taxi via Julia and Foxtrot, hold short, 27 right.
It's getting an alarm, the controller.
Sector runway 27 left, via Julia and Foxtrot, hold short.
Is that a Walker Air 777? It is, Jesus.
New York, American 1706, 12,000, direct wave.
What is A320 doing? Apparently he took a wrong turn.
Direct Yazoo, climb 230, American 1706.
New York, American 2534, we can take Sierra 3.
Brown at Philly, information Delta, ready to taxi 27 left.
American 1396, New York, runway 27 left, taxi via Juliet and November, hold short, 27 right.
Matt, it's good to see you, my friend. We got like a three-way standoff. We got a Walker Air 777, we've got an A320, and we've got us sitting here hanging out in our beautiful American Airlines 777. Good to see you, Mathis. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Good. For Whiskey 420, passing 5,600.
Whiskey 420. November Whiskey 420. It's a good call sign. Look, I really enjoy content. If you were a commercial flight, every pilot on board was incapacitated, would you be able to land the plane? I have no clue, man. New York Center, American 2534, we can take Sierra 3.
American 2534, wonderful, taxi Sierra 3, hold short, 27 left.
All right, Sierra 3, we're basically holding short Sierra 3 now for American 2534.
Wonderful. American 2704, we're heading 230, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I have no clue, man. Flying in the simulator in the comfortable, you know, my comfortable living room and with peripherals and controls that I'm used to flying with, a little bit different, right? So I have no clue how this would work in real life, man. Now, do I know enough to get the aircraft to, like, you know, line itself up with like an ILS approach or a localizer and auto land? Sure. I probably know enough to be able to do that. But, yeah, as far as like manually hand flying, that's a whole different ballgame, man. Did you see the Aerosouth 330 preview? They just showed the external model. Yeah, a little bit lackluster, if I'm being honest with you, man.
2534 heavy, runway 27 left, Sierra 3, line up and wait.
27 left, Sierra 3, line up and wait, American 2534 heavy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how they've been working on that airplane for so long and it still looks the way that it does in certain instances. It's kind of, oh boy. I don't know what to think of that, and I don't know, honestly, man, with any builds doing a default 330 as well. I don't know, man. I just don't know, dude.
3372 American 1706.
I'm wondering if it'll end up being like a Latin VFR type thing, you know what I mean? They're just gonna, Aerosoft will eventually turn into like a Latin VFR and just kind of put these like super basic aircraft out. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Who's doing the AMX for FS 2020? The AMX? What's AMX? Oof, look at that lineup, chat. That was spectacular. Beauty right there. How much was the 777 in British pounds? If you put exclamation point aircraft Magnus and then look for the Nightbot command, it'll explain exactly how much it is. Chat. That was on the money for a lineup, friends. That's how you line up a 777. The fact that 2024 will be about 50 gig. No. The Flying Dutchman. I think a lot of people misinterpreted what they said. It's going to be 50 gigs less than what the current simulator is. I think the current simulator is around 300 gigs. 50 gigabytes less than the current simulator. Not 50 gigs in total. There's no way they could fit that much information into 50 gigabytes. Just wouldn't happen, man.
2534 Heavy, flying 230, wind 290 at 900, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Heading 230 after departure, 27 left, cleared for takeoff, American 2534 Heavy. All right, friends, let's do this. Yoke cam's going on. I want to take a quick second to shout out the sponsor of today's video, Thrustmaster. You guys know that I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster. I am a Thrustmaster ambassador. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sending me all these wonderful peripherals. I say this all the time. I'll say it now for you guys as well. There is no better price to performance yoke on the market than the Thrustmaster Boeing Yoke. If you haven't experienced this yoke before, trust me when I tell you it is by far the best yoke on the market. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sponsoring this channel. If you are interested in any of the products that you see me using, there are links pinned above and down below in chat. Let's get it going, friends. Up to 40%. Sounds are coming up. Enjoy your departure, my amigos. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Chrono is on. Toga. Takeoff power is set and achieved. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Neutral. Winds are blowing right down the runway. Lots of room, chat.
Z1.
Rotate.
Touring 15 at 11,000. Touring 15 New York.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
220, maintain 11. Let's take 220, maintaining 11,050. 1704, Quebec, Washington, 133.72.
Beautiful. And we're going to go heading 230. Climb powers. Climb powers coming in.
Cross from right at Echo on the taxi, Echo 001, are you trained?
230 on the heading is set.
Cross Hannah, after about 2,600, right on and Yankee, runway 24.
Good, let's go flaps up, position 1.
14,300, cross JK 13. Well, 2741, New York, get up to the fully altimeter 3004.
Got to turn that down a little bit, chat, so I can hear the controller. Let's go 220, flaps clean.
American 1138 Heavy, ready to taxi on Juliet.
There's 220, flaps clean.
1138 Heavy, runway 27 left, thanks to be a Juliet.
You get a Philly cheese? I wish, dude.
Juliet, November, hold short 27 right, American 1138.
American 1029. American 1029, flying 230, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Flying 230, good to take off, 7 left, American 1029.
Please don't make us.
1579 calling New York, Crusher.
Damn it. I was going to say, please don't make us level off at 5, but it looks like he's going to make us level off at 5. Wish he would have got it to us a little bit sooner, but that's okay. We'll level our off. We're at 5,000 feet.
Nadya, Cherokee, cross runway 35.
Stand by, American 2534, radar contact, stay off.
5,000 feet, American 2534 heavy.
American 2534, everything. Proceed direct westbound VOR, cross maintain 12000.
Alright, let's have VOR and strike out the altitude again for American 2534.
And 12,000.
12,000, thank you. Alright, 12,000, punch it. Continue that climb. And we're going to proceed direct. Oscar, Delta. And we'll go LNAV. And we'll make our left turn. Good.
Southwest 824, defend and maintain 12,000, Baltimore altimeter 3007.
Pitch back in, beautiful.
Twilight 2741, cross regularly after maintain 7,000.
Climbing like a madman right now, 4,000 feet per minute. I love hand flying this airplane, man. Again, shout out to Thrustmaster for this yoke. It just feels... There's something just so like natural about flying with this and that pendular motion and action. It's just so smooth. Making those little subtle fine adjustments is just, man, it's incredible. Absolute incredible feeling. I'm so excited that we're flying this airplane for World Flight this year as well, which is just going to be incredible. Mike, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a great weekend, bud.
180,
Alright, we're coming up on 9,000 feet. Let's engage autopilot. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Good, we'll turn those sounds down just a little bit. Let's go and get our nose light off. We'll get our runway turn-offs off, get our wing lights off, and our logo lights will stay on until landing lights come off. 777, dude, I'm excited. So excited. I'm so excited for the longer routes that we're going to be doing in the triple this year. Just be able to keep up with everybody. Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights are off. Logo light is off. Beautiful. And we'll just confirm. 3372, thanks for ATC, man. You have a great day as well. American 2532 heavy. 3372 for us, Washington Center. Get my checklist down here. After takeoff checklist. Gears up, flaps are clean. Good. Blank that out. Washington Center, good afternoon. American 2534 heavy, 10,700, climbing flight 120. Almost at flight level.
2534 watch, consider climb maintain level 260.
Climb 260, American 2532 heavy. 2534, no problem. Flight level 260 for us, chat. And there we go. We'll sync up our headings. We'll be good pilots. 200 on the heading. Good. Cool. There we have it, friends. Climbing up out of Philly. Almost said New York. Climbing up and out of Philly. I don't think my brain's recovered since our 10-hour long haul yesterday, chat. Might be an unpopular take, but I think the World Flight experience will be better this year. Better, clearer graphics. 777, no sim issues. Dude, you are not alone. Trust me when I tell you that that is exactly what we've all been speaking about behind the scenes as well, man. It's, yeah, very much.
Roger.
Did I say Detroit? Philadelphia. We're going out of Philadelphia. Not Detroit. If I said Detroit, that wasn't me. Was that a Sia or a meow on frequency? I forget what plane was used for World Flight last year. 737-800. Did I actually say Detroit, RJ, or are you talking about somebody in chat? It wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, man, my brain is probably working at about 40% capacity today. So, Jorg Word's initial install size, I'd say 50 gigs or less, but with tons more data because we're offloading more to the cloud. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to do a little bit of research on it. That would be insane. If it was only 50 gigs, kind of scary that everything's going to be on the cloud. I'm sure people are going to be pissed off about that, but Damn, that's pretty wild. Can you do a flight from Orlando? I literally just did a flight from Orlando, Delta Sim Pilot. Go check the channel, man. Click on the live tab. We just did one, I think, like last weekend. So, all those legs, Mach 8.5 versus Mach 7.8, 100%, dude. Especially when you're talking like over an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. Yeah, absolutely. Felt for y'all last year. I felt rookie sim was creaking under the 24. It wasn't even that gray shirt. Everything was fine. It was just.
American 2534, turn 15 degrees left vector for the climb maintain, flight level 380.
All right, 15 degrees to the left for climb, and we will climb to flight level 380, American 2534 heavy. All right, 185 on the heading. He wants us 380 on the climb. Good. And we are just passing through 18,000, so we'll go standard barrel pressure. Sure, he's getting us out of the way of somebody, maybe? I don't know what we're doing, but maybe we're climbing that much faster than somebody behind us. So, yeah, so the thing last year was the simulator wasn't really, like the sim couldn't, it's not that the simulator couldn't keep up. They had to move that simulator about 2 to 3 weeks before we did the entire thing. Moving a simulator of that magnitude, of that size, that's like on a platform and everything, I don't know how they did it, man. Honest to God, the fact that World Flight even happened last year in that simulator is, you know, insane. So the fact that they pulled that off, and yes, I do agree with you. It sucks that we're not doing it in a full simulator again this year. Trust me, I get it. It sucks. I think that the overall experience doing it in Microsoft 2020 with the PMDG 777 using Thrustmaster yokes and everything and autopilot panels, and it's going to be a much smoother experience this year, I think, and we're going to have far less technical issues. The problem last year was the technical issues, the PC side of things, not having enough time to configure and set everything up. This year will be far, far, far easier. Yes, correct. And we have one computer that's going to be doing the screens in the sim, and then we've got a capture computer as well, which is going to be doing all the streaming and stuff. So it should be very nice. Should have great performance, great visuals for you guys, and overall, like you mentioned, just a better user experience for us, the pilots. So, yeah. Some of us are going to have a difficult time flying on the right side. Who's some of us? Does the 777 operate on short-haul flights? Depends, Samuel. It's not necessarily as realistic doing like World Flight. This is a real... They send the 787 on this route, but 787 777, you know. Hey Cap, just joined the stream. How are you today, my man? Dante, doing well, man. Hope you're doing well as well. It would be cool if the room wasn't quite as dark so it's easier to see the pilots. Yeah, it might be a little... Again, Flyer, you have to remember, we were in an actual, like, cockpit last year, right? So adding lights and stuff like that, it's pretty difficult. You know what I mean? So, yeah. The actual client is roughly 50 gigs currently, and some of the actual code will be streamed from the cloud. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool for sure.
Is that Spirit Wings 3149?
I just hope they'll fix all the small but annoying stutters that I get all the time. That may be your simulator, man. You may have something in your community folder that's causing issues. I started using add-on linker, and I can't suggest it enough, man. It's absolutely awesome. It does. I mean, we did a 9-hour flight yesterday, and like performance was just perfect the entire way, the entire approach, no issues. You know? Hi, Joe B. Good to see you, man. Loved the Japan flights last night, Cap. Just wondering why the price is higher for Miami than Philadelphia. Either way, they both look great. Two different developers, Trivial, right? One is done by BM World AM Sim, one is done by MK Studios. That's really up to them. You're using 4K monitor? I'm using a 1080p monitor, Simulation Industry. You can put ! monitor in chat if you want to link directly to it.
Spirit Wings 3150, clear direct SCARP.
Direct SCARP for Spirit Wings 3150.
This guy almost sounds like
American
Max.
1123, clear direct SCARP.
Does it not almost sound like Max?
American 1123, clear direct SCARP.
How long does it take to set up add-on linker for a modestly large community folder? Honestly, Toga, it didn't take me very long at all. It just depends where everything's installed. That's the big one. So, I thought it was Max, who sounds just like him. Gap about time for a new cart. This one's got about 2/3 left, or a third of it left. Nah, this will get me through the next day or so.
American 2534, Mentha, climbing San Plato 320, and cleared right to start.
All right, amend altitude 320 and direct scarp 2532 heavy. 2530. I keep saying 2532 or 2534. All right, direct scarp LNAV. I don't know why he's not giving us 380, but
United 2154, Washington, climbing San Plato 260.
been flying the MD-80 lately. I've been really enjoying that airplane. Yeah, it's I flew the hell out of that in X-plane. I kind of ruined it, to be honest with you, Mike, for myself. But yeah, I flew the hell out of that thing on X-plane, man.
Evening climb and maintain flight level 30. Flight level 300.
Level 300, 4665.
Correct, Dylan. Yes. Use add-on linker help with the stutters, but I still need to delete the NVIDIA cache, DX shader and cache, and DirectX shader cache at least once per week to help prevent stutters. That's crazy, dude. Like I've done that like once or twice, Skyworker, in the entire time that I've owned the sim. Man, that's brutal.
Brickyard 4360, cross hogs at flight level 180.
You had to change the tires in 777 yet? No, because I'm flying a bunch of different liveries. Isn't it livery dependent, Samuel? I think it's livery dependent, so. Seem to get issues sometimes and not. I don't get bad FPS, but the frames stutter over each other when I move the camera. I bought one of your captain shirts and it gets a lot of attention outside. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, yeah. Is that on linker really easy to install? It is, man. I mean, here was my process through add-on linker, right? So for me, it might be a little bit easier. I have my simulator installed on its own hard drive. I have all of my launchers, so like the AnyBuilds launcher, Contrail, the Aerosoft One, all of the launchers that you have when you're buying add-ons, airplanes, sceneries, all of those are installed on another hard drive.
And American 438 Washington.
So when you launch add-on linker for the first time, it asks you, hey, where's your scenery installed? Where are your installers installed? And you just point them to the drives that they're installed, and then it kind of does its own thing. It searches, it finds everything. There's also great tutorials online, and I highly suggest for anybody that's thinking about doing add-on linker, go and watch some tutorials. Don't start screwing around with your simulator and deleting files out of your community folder. Do some watch some tutorials. That's the best advice that I can give you. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of tutorials online for add-on linker. I would highly suggest watching some. See if it's for you. See if it helps. For me personally, it's helped my simulator tremendously. I used to have insane degradation and stutters and micro stutters and micro pops and whatever you want to call it. And then I started using add-on linker and all of those disappeared. So, yeah.
Spirit Wings 3149, what's your Mach number?
Where are you flying to? I am flying to Miami from Philadelphia.
3149.
That's Spirit Wings 3149, Roger. Just maintain Mach 0.79 or greater.
Incoming blame Dan, of course. Step 1, call Dan.
79 or greater, Spirit Wings.
I actually didn't call Dan. Bearded Yeti actually helped me.
Spirit Wings 3150, what's your Mach number?
Bearded Yeti.
75 for Spirit Wings 3150.
We're at 3-2.
Spirit Wings 3150, Roger. Maintain Mach 0.78, spacing 90.
What is my...
78 for spacing, Spirit Wings 3150.
And American 1123, what's your Mach number?
0.80, American 83, 1123.
American 1123, Roger. Maintain Mach 0.78, spacing.
Max is 38. Recommended is 38. Okay, so we can't go up to 40,000.
And American 2704, let's see.
Yeti is 5 miles in the air right now. Oh, is he flying right now?
American 1706, correct scarp.
Correct scarp, American 1706.
Nasty 71 knot quartering crosswind right now. Headwind. Look at our ground speed. Not very bueno.
Runway heading clear for takeoff. And let's see here. Wind is 280 at 7.
We can get the passenger signs off. Electronics auto as well.
Route 1803, watch.
Rouge.
And DC Center,
Allegiant 25. He's flying Allegiant?
Flight level 200,
Ew.
flight level 230.
Do people actually fly Allegiant willingly?
14 watch, they're coming in about 340.
Didn't know that was a
All right,
thing.
up to 340, Delta 15, 14.
I've flown Allegiant a couple times, not bad for the price. There you go. Mopar, that's what I said. Yeah, there's, I mean,
40, 60,
I guess if you're going from point A to point B, you know what's funny about these, like,
380,
at least in Canada, I don't know what it's like in the US, but in Canada, we don't have a lot of, like, airlines, but, like, let's say if you wanted to get from, like, you know, Toronto to Vancouver, okay, you've got Air Canada, you've got WestJet, you've got Flair. You've got like 3 options. I'm sure there's a couple other ones as well, but those would be the 3 ones that you would consider. Now, Air Canada and WestJet probably going to be close to the same price. Flair is going to come in way under, but I find it hilarious with like these ultra low cost carriers is by the time you add a carry-on, by the time you add a checked bag, by the time you select your seat, by the time you do like boarding or whatever the hell, priority boarding, whatever you want it to be, you end up paying almost the exact same as you would just buying like a WestJet ticket or an Air Canada ticket. I find it kind of funny. So for me, the only time I would ever consider like flying Flair or any of these ultra low costs would be if I had no carry-on, no checked bag, no nothing. You know what I mean? Because that's how they get you, right? They charge for seats. They charge for a carry-on.
34, climb maintain, flight level 380.
Climb 380, American 2534. All right, 380 for us. 380, good. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process when flying ultra low cost. Yeah, Skystream, they actually send a 787 on this route, but I don't have a 787 that I'm really willing to fly right now in the sim. So we just took the 777, man. 787, 777. 777's a little bit bigger, but yeah. Why is it when I try to delete a waypoint, it says unavailable to delete? Which waypoint are you trying to delete, Jonathan? If it's after a vector or if it's a vector waypoint, you won't be able to.
9808 Washington Center, climb and maintain.
Fodaxi, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Climb and maintain 380, that is right.
Triple 200 will be a banger on this route. Yeah, it'll be a good one. Excited for the different variants for sure. I think the 777 and the 787 are pretty much the same sides beside the length. Maybe, yeah. Your approach is all messed up and it's not aligned with the runway. Just can you capture the localizer ILS?
1396, 9.8, climbing 12000.
And America 1396, Washington, climb maintain level 360.
I'm maintain 360, I'm making 1396.
Triple 7 freighter soon? Yeah. If you can't travel without a checked bag, you need to reevaluate your life. Most people could probably eliminate the carry-on and just travel with a personal item. That's why I travel 99% of the time. I mean, maybe Joe. You are. I mean, I personally don't travel with checked bags either. I usually travel with a personal item and a carry-on. Now I have a bigger carry-on, like as big as they'll allow you to. But yeah, I also usually don't go away for longer than 7 days at a time. And usually where I'm going, I could just pack, 8 t-shirts, 8 pairs of shorts, 8 boxers, 8 pairs of socks, good to go. Stuff that all in a suitcase and you're good, right?
2704, maintain Mach 0.78.
It's all about how you pack it as well. That's the big one. Mr. Daniel Barry, good to see you.
American 2704, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater space.
What color? You can fit double that in a backpack. I do have a pretty decently sized backpack.
2704, American 2704, going to Miami.
Make sure that wasn't my call.
Maintain Mach 0.78 or greater space.
I just went away to the cottage, Joe, and I put in
American 2704.
4 days. I had my
American
laptop and 4 days worth of
2704,
clothes, and it was
American
like I had to like hold it down to try and get it zipped up. No, it's not me. I'm
American
25.
2534.
That's
maintain
me.
Mach 0.77 spacing.
Mach 7.7 for American 2534?
American 2534 affirmative.
Jesus. Mach 7.7?
In American 2534, maintain Mach 0.77.
Yeah, we're maintaining 7.7 American 2534.
Brickyard 4360, contact New York
That's
Center
fucking...
125.32.
Why?
2532.
Who the hell is in front of me right now? That's just... That's gonna add like 20 minutes onto our flight. Who the hell is in front of me? We're looking, chat.
GPS 2202, descend and maintain flight level 330.
I was doing Mach 8.4. Who's this?
November 979, limit off, contact New York Center
He's
125.32.
at 36,000 feet. Why?
2532, 79, about that, your service, yeah.
Yeah.
All of those guys are
United 2154, contact Indy Center 128.22.
2,000 feet or less. This is us. We've got this guy going down to Miami, but he's at 36,000 feet. He's at 36,000 feet.
American 458,
He's at 38,000 feet. That might be the issue, is the Spirit Wings going to Miami. He's going to Miami as well at 38,000. Maybe it's those guys are the issue. This guy's at 36. Should be no problem. This guy's at 36. Just let me absolutely smash by them. We're going Mach 8.4. We'll see you later.
Center, American 1138, heavy climbing.
I don't know if it's for that guy though. Ugh, brutal, dude.
And United, the United 9808, amid altitude, climbing
I fucking should have said unable, dude. We should have used it. God damn. What's the point of flying a 777? We're in a 777. We're doing 240 knots, Mach 7.7. Less than 400 knots on the ground speed in our 777. Ugh.
Here is some more to put towards the Unable Emoji Fund.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And what's your Mach number?
Following an Airbus and a Boeing 737, they can't go Mach 8.5 probably and go over them. That's what I'm saying. Just go. I'm just gonna go right over them.
See, Delta 3. Sorry, Delta
Like Mach 7.7. Just, I'll just, yeah. Don't worry. Once we're out of his airspace, we'll deal with this, chat. Don't worry.
Disregarding the direct and maintain.
Oh no, we have Jack's Center online as well now. Oh fuck, we're fucked, chat. We're doing Mach 7.7 the whole way, baby. That's it, chat. Hang on. We ain't doing anything. We're not doing nothing. We got Jacksonville Center online after this guy, so.
And let's see, Endeavor 5781, Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Alpha flight level 400, we can't do 400. Our max altitude is 38,400. Recommended is 380, sorry, 380. 380, which we're at right now. Now, ideally, what happens is he asks the slower aircraft in front of us to go to a lower altitude, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the radar here, this guy's at 36, this guy's at 36, this guy's at 38, this guy's at 38, this guy's at 34, the MD-11, but he's scooting. Now,
affirm, Endeavor 5781, we have the Corey 4.
Endeavor 5781, yeah, Proud replaced the Corey. So just fly the Corey arrival. I'm going to show it to the Proud too.
I guess he just doesn't want to. Like, we would be fine to leap those two, the two company Americans that took off in front of us. We're fine to get in front of them. It's the two Spirit Wings here, also at 38,000 feet, but honestly, they're going faster than us right now.
We're with you, climbing flight level 170, McCray 2 departure.
And Endeavor 50, I'm sorry, who called?
9918.
U9918 Watch Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
That's a Walker error.
340, United 918. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I love this website, by the way, man. This website's badass. I'm really enjoying it. Well, chat. You know what that means.
998, sure. We got traffic at our 1
We're about to get
o'clock.
gapped by a 7-3. I mean,
And United, I'm sorry, what?
it's insane that he gave us Mach 7.7
Yeah,
in
well,
a
that's why he stopped at
777.
32, so you'll, once you get past him, I'll get you going up there. He's at 33, though.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
What program is that called? It's actually just a website. It's called vatsimradar.com. vatsim-radar.com. Real handy, man. It shows you like who's online. Shows you like even if like you zoom in, it'll even say like towers online, ATIS, and then you've obviously got center, and yeah, it's really cool, man. It's really, really, really cool. Like Miami right now has 2 arrivals planned, 2 flight plans, and a 1 departure. That's right now. But this is going to be a absolute, mark my words, chat. Look at how close we all are. This is going to be an absolute clusterfuck if we don't have Miami ATC. There's at least 10 of us, if not more, flying into Miami. That's going to be a log off.
And American
It's gonna be
2534,
log off.
maintain Mach 0.79.
I'm Mach 7.9, American 2534.
And United 9808.
Alright, Mach 7.9, we're getting a little bit better. A little bit better. Being asked to maintain Mach 7.7 is a log off. No. 7.9's a little bit better. See how it goes from here. I can actually just program this in here, and then I can just blank that out.
Direct hogs.
Alright, so I've got it planned in the FMC now, Mach 7.9. And we'll keep that there. Heading to Mauritius from Cape Town in an Air Mauritius A340-300. Nice. Very cool, man. Enjoy your date. That sounds awesome. You're planning 8 right. I love landing runway 9 into Miami because you take the bonefish, which takes you out this way, and then you come in and around. Most people kind of like go like that, and then 8 left or 8 right. But yeah, we've got 3 runways that we can land on in Miami. I don't think we should have any issues. If everybody kind of separates between going 8 right or 8 left and 9, we should be good. Presuming the winds stay the same.
You're able to give us 2 minutes out.
Yeah. From Bills, you just radar back to yourself in for runway 9.
Descend via the Corey 4 arrival and the Philadelphia altimeter 3004, just left on red.
Good thing is Miami uses multiple runways, correct, yeah. So. Runway 9 is messed up for your scenery. Which scenery do you use? We land runway 9 all the time, Mopar. I don't think we've ever had any issues.
American 1032, Clitorex Scarp.
Look at those views down there, man. Incredible. All right, chat, stretch time. We're here, but it's stretch time. I am using the BM Sim
1032, Clitorex Scarp.
AM World, which is the newest one, I guess. I don't know.
United 9808, Clitorex Scarp.
Childerz, Scarp 90, it's right.
Hippo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Breedock Studios, Miami Airport. Ew. Does he actually make one?
United 9808, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
That just doesn't sound good at all.
UPS 2202, contact New York Center 125.32.
Breedock.
Second 32, UPS 2202.
American 1396, Clitorex Scarp.
Direct Scarp, American 1396.
American 1138, Clitorex Scarp.
Direct Scarp. I sense a pattern.
Yeah. United 918, contact Cleveland Center.
How was yesterday's landing on the hall? It was good, Kian. 180 something. 180 something on the 1500 footers, just after the 1500 footers. It's perfect. You have the Latin VFR? Yeah, I have the BM Sim AM World. Latin VFR is okay.
UPS 971, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Over to Jack Center 13592 for UPS 971.
3592.
Yeah. Spirit Wings 3149, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
That's going to be our next frequency, friends.
Thank you for the ATC, Spirit Wings 3149.
Yesterday's stream, I missed the giveaway at top of descent and the landing as well.
Endeavor 5781.
Is there a handcrafted default one? Chat.
781, thanks.
Is there a handcrafted default Miami?
Endeavor
I
5781.
don't think so, Mopar.
Fly present heading right now for a couple minutes here. My nav bow turned off. I'm not able to turn it back on.
Alright, Endeavor 5781, turn left heading 030, just sliding 030, descent path discretion, maintain.
I don't think there's a
13,000,
Miami
let me know when you get it figured
handcrafted.
out.
Morris, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You can't tell? Go to your community folder, Mopar. Go to your community folder and type in KMIA in the top right search bar. You did, and what? Nothing's coming up?
Delta 1514, turn 30.
Missed the landing last night, but the
degrees to
steak
right,
was
yeah, short
fantastic.
vector,
Oh,
first
baby.
station.
That's all you could ask for, right?
Alright, 30 degrees to the right for Delta 1514.
Fucking
And believe it or
hard.
not, you can expect scarp here in a couple minutes for Delta 1514.
Alright, we'll expect scarp in a few, Delta 1514.
Bunch of weird names. Take a screenshot, Mopar, and send it to me if you can.
Direct to Skippy.
And for Spirit Wings 3149, Spirit Wings 3149, contact Jack Center 135.92.
Oh, you Latin VFR? That's probably the problem,
Endeavor
Mopar.
5781, where'd you find?
When's the last time you updated it? It's probably on your Contrail launcher.
Direct to Skippy.
Okay, Endeavor 5791, Clitorix Skippy.
If you open up your Contrail app, Mopar, you might be able to see if it needs updating or something. But
Corey 4, we have Delta Endeavor 5781, thanks.
31123.
2704 wash.
So last year you updated it. Maybe see if there's an update to it.
2704, sorry, you might have read it back. I just didn't hear it if you did. Maintain Mach point
Good
7.
name for a band. 31123. You can remember it pretty easily.
And American 2534, just confirm you're at 79 now, correct?
We are at 79, American 2534 heavy.
And Spirit Wings 3150, maintain Mach point 79.
79 for Spirit Wings 3150.
Spirit Correction American 1706, what's your Mach number?
Love how he's just running through everybody. What's your Mach number?
American 1706, maintain Mach point 77.
Look at the fuck. Look at the conga line chat. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
1144 requesting
14 of us.
Buffalo from Philadelphia.
14 of us right now are flying into Miami. Is he going to Miami? No, he's going to Orlando.
2532 New York.
14 of us right now are flying into Miami.
Sorry about that.
Jeez. Hi, Morris. How are you, my friend? Good to see you all the way from Russia. Cap, I think American does this route in an A321. They do it in an A321, and they do it in a 787, Diego. Bring it up the rear. Nice. $14 flying on CTAF. What could go wrong? Damn right. Everyone should say unable when contacted. Now that would be a cluster. Yes, it would.
American 2534, can you do 80?
I can do 8.6 if you want me to.
I don't need that much, so let's do 80. American 2534, maintain Mach point 80 space.
8-0 for 2534. All right, Mach 8-0. I tried, Chad. I tried.
And Walker 4064.
Sending a very lovely hi from Russia as well. Good man, good to see you, man. Welcome back.
8444, Walker 464.
Walker 4064, maintain Mach point, let's go to 81.
Say
for now.
unable.
Maintain Mach point 81.
Unable.
Mach 8.
The controller's doing a great job, man. Great job.
American 438, radar contact lost.
I just wasn't very happy about the Mach 7.7 initially. We tried for 8.6. We really did try, Chad. Although that headwind is kind of going away a little bit. We're 46. It was at 70. So now down to 46 on the quartering headwind. So not too
Delta
bad.
1514, correct start. Thanks for the help.
Maybe
All right, direct
Jacksonville.
start now for Delta 1514.
Maybe Jack Center will get us a little bit quicker. I don't know if I'm tripping, but you in the East Coast, you look so high. We're at 38,000 feet. Yep, we're high. Cruising in our American. Gonna get some tunes bumping now. keep the
American
tunes a little
1138, what's your Mach number?
bit low.
0.85.
Ooh.
American 1138, roger. Do not exceed Mach 0.81 for now, spacing.
You got it, 0.81.
Request climb onto Earth's atmosphere. Fortunately, we're at max altitude right now. I don't think we can hit 400 on this flight. Too heavy. Unable. Unable.
Endeavor 5781, contact New York approach 132.75, 3275.
Tim, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard.
3275, thanks for the help, Endeavor 5781.
What would the best yoke and throttle quadrant be for the money? Thrustmaster, baby. Thrustmaster pendular yoke, the pack. The yoke with the throttle. Hands down. And it works on Xbox. So just make sure you get the Xbox version, but it does work on Xbox. So
Delta 1514, maintain Mach 0.79.
All right, did you say Mach 79?
Delta 1514, affirmative, Mach 0.79 or less, actually.
79 or less, you got it.
slowed to 8.1, and then the 7.8 said, oh, you want 6,500 feet per minute? I can do that. Oh, of course it did. Yeah. Any good sceneries for LAX? Yes. Any builds. Any builds, Los Angeles. Fantastic scenery. Very, very highly detailed. Why is this guy so loud? Southern boy on that Delta. It's actually Mark in chat. He likes the Southern accent.
9808.
Is that Cameron? No, it's Mark. A long time ago, but I hope the graphic movement artifacts disappear in 2024. Are there any infos about that? Well, that's from the FrameGen mod, the Tormen. So if you're using FrameGen mod on a 3000 series card, you have a lot of screen tearing when menus and stuff are open and fan blades. And but yeah, that if you're using a 4000 series card, shouldn't have that.
Resume normal speed, Delta 1306.
What is this funky music? I kind of dig it, chat. Imagine this is an intro song.
American 458, clear right Warful, Whiskey Uniform Romeo Foxtrot.
Song is called Lazy Lizards. Is it? Wait, what was it?
And for American 458,
Lounging
American
Lizards.
Clear right Warful, that's Whiskey Uniform Romeo Foxtrot.
Correct word for American 458.
And then who called unanswered?
Good song.
Washington Center, this is Rouge 8.
AI song will never be beat. Not wrong. I got GPU Excel and DX12 changed on my rig. Yeah, very nice, Wayward.
Center, good afternoon. And Rouge 1865. Let's see here. Clear direct to Python.
Fantastic. Direct to Python, Rouge 1865.
Could you tell that that was a Canadian pilot? Perfect. Direct. Love how you can always tell when like it's another Canadian on the radios. Fewer 31 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Incredibly kind. And here's my monthly membership message. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, we have to blame Dan. Always blame Dan. The moral of the story here is always blame Dan. How long is tomorrow's flight, chat? Tomorrow we're going to DFW. We haven't been to DFW in probably years. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I still haven't figured out why my camera zooms in when I hit the F key, by the way. I don't know if we'll ever figure that one out, but... that flight is... About the same, 2.5 hours.
27
Okay,
was
cool.
broken, but I think you said you
And they
wanted to step away
actually
for
send the
5
777
minutes.
on that route, chat.
Affirmative for American 2704.
Nice. Look,
American 27-4, that's approved, just advise back.
Miami to Dallas, the 777, 300. 2 hours and 11 minutes. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Miami to Dallas,
American 1396,
DFW.
what's your Mach number?
Oh,
Mach 78, American
what's your
1396.
Mach number?
Can you do 79?
We can, American 1396.
American 1396.
F
maintain
key
Mach
resets the
0.79
camera
or greater,
position.
please.
I know, but how do you? I couldn't find that in the. I couldn't find it in the settings yesterday of which one that I have to do.
And American 1138, are you at 81 right now?
Affirmative, point 811.
Hate that you're coming to my home airport when I can't fly. Ah, sorry, man.
Delta 1514, maintain Mach 0.78 or less.
To be honest, the only English accents I recognize are the French ones, mostly because it's my first language. There you go. Yeah. Oui, oui. On va parler français. Can we go to Antarctica next stream? No, thank you. No, thank you. Hey, chat, everybody, when Davis gets in here, let him know that he's late and let him know that he's in trouble, okay?
Good afternoon.
What are the plans for next weekend? Dude, I don't even think that far ahead, to be honest with you. All I know is next week we're into A300 and the MD-11. We may do a long haul on Saturday in the MD-11. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking a fun little flight would be maybe like Louisville to LA or something like that. Louisville to San Diego, Louisville to Oakland. So not really that long, but like a 4 to 5 hour flight or something, you know what I mean? What are you using for DFW? The handcrafted, Sean. Not handcrafted, handcrafted. Although I've heard it's better since the world update, but I don't know. Any word on when Phoenix 321 is coming? No clue, Daniel. Your guess is as good as mine, my friend. Sorry, no Chick-fil-A in Antarctica. Unable.
Sierra Wing 3150, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Frozen chicken.
3592 for Spirit Wings 3150. Thanks for the coverage. See ya.
Yeah.
Handcrafted. It's a little smoother, but it still looks kind of meh. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. The DFW is not better. I can't confirm. Not better. Well,
1012, lost, climate 503.
we'll do our best, chat. Can't always fly into the best third-party sceneries, right? I figured it'd be a fun flight. Like I said, they do it in the 777 in real life. So it's a cool little real-world American route. Domestic op, you know what I mean? Under 3 hours. Just sucks since now it's my home airport and I avoid it like the plague. I just go to Dallas Love. Yes, that's, I mean, we have the pay where Dallas Love.
Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Is there a field there, DFW? I don't think so, no. I know that there's a DFW in development by the same guys, Imagine Sim, that made Atlanta. But there's no release date planned. I don't know. Today, James, we are flying from Philadelphia to Miami. Miami. Love flying into Miami. Beer me. Flight attendants. What is the route to DFW tomorrow? Miami to
Good
DFW.
evening, November 817 Lima Tango, level of 6,000.
Mary 17 Lima Tango, Watch Center.
FS Dream Team made a
Good
decent DFW for FSX-P3D.
Atlantic
Hopefully they can bring theirs over then.
City,
I mean, I'd be fine with a I'd be fine with an okay one.
Did you have an approach request?
You know. Doink, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Like the ILS for runway 31, and we have the weather at Atlantic City.
Mary 17 Tango, expect Alice for runway 31 approach.
It's like the ILS 31.
Look at the clouds down there, man. Crazy.
Washington today, United 2065 is a flight from 370 and a bound in.
You seen the traffic in the UK earlier today? Over 50 departures out of Heathrow and 20 plus from Edinburgh. I did
American
not know.
1123, contact Jacksonville Center
On VATSIM, I'm thinking?
135.902.
Flew from Heathrow to Inverness today, except Inverness, they didn't give me a gate and a parking space. They usually do that?
American 2714.
Remember, guys, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes on today's live stream. Appreciate you guys, man. Okay, up on the pinned message, it says standalone twice. Yeah, one's for the UK, one is for the... one's for Amazon and one's for an eShop. So you can purchase it on Amazon and you can also purchase it from the eShop. Heathrow was crazy today, over an hour to get airborne. I've had those in Heathrow, man. I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago we flew out in the A320. We were doing, I think, real world Speedbird ops, shuttle, and shuttle ops. And, oh yeah, we were on the ground for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Air Canada 1201,
yep.
Direct Warful, that's Whiskey Uniform Romeo.
No ATC in Miami so far. This is going to be fun. It's going to be wild. Hopefully somebody sees the amount of people flying into Miami and they're like, let's jump online next Sunday afternoon. You know? Can't imagine the performance at Heathrow. You're not using frame gen. Yeah, I can believe it. You're talking about Batson, gotcha.
November 817 Lima Tango, fly heading 200, vector ILS running 31 approach.
Fly heading 200, vector ILS 317 Tango.
Because Inverness is only medium small place, I think, so you can park where you want. The E320s only accept gates at large parking spaces. Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense, my friend.
American 2704, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Outside to JFK, LAX, SFO, which U.S. airport should I get? I don't fly in the U.S. often. There's a lot, man. There's a lot, Tired Shebas. You know, Vertical Sim, Tampa Bay, fantastic scenery. You've got Fly Tampa Boston, fantastic. You've got AnyBuilds Buffalo, great. You've got, I mean, there's so many, man. There's so many. I guess it depends. I'd kind of look at like where you want to fly and then kind of plan around that. Do you want to do West Coast? Do you want to do East Coast? Do you want to do Central? There's great scenery on either end. Do you think the Honeycomb Bravo throttle is worth it? So right now, I don't know if you've been following what's been going on with Honeycomb, but I have a very, very, very hard time suggesting that anybody buy any Honeycomb products right now. I'm not saying that Honeycomb products are bad. Please don't put words in my mouth, and it's not what I'm saying. It's just right now, the way that Honeycomb and everything that's going on with them and the business, I would be very apprehensive of purchasing anything from them. Simply for the fact of, I don't know what the Q&A is going to be like. I don't know what the quality assurance is like. I don't know what the overall build quality is like. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because, like, you know, they don't make bad products. The problem with Honeycomb is that there is problems with their products. They do have problems with their products. And right now, I just don't know who you would contact and how you would contact if you ever did have a problem with it. Which means you're going to be $300-400, you know. You're not going to be making... You're going to be out $300-400 if anything breaks with it. And yeah. 11 Bravo, just hope nothing breaks. Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, they're good products, but the quality assurance is a little bit, you know. 27 planes on the ground at Charles de Gaulle. Is there any payware for it yet? Nope. You got the Fly Tampa products except Copenhagen. Copenhagen is fantastic, Sam. It's probably one of my favorites, to be honest with you. Just downloaded a free Milwaukee scenery from the I&I manager. Have you checked it out yet? It looks good for freeware. It's amazing, Freddie. Yeah. We had one of our most memorable streams probably within the last 6 months. The day that we decided to fly into Milwaukee, we had 3 go-arounds, and on the 4th time we finally were able to land. 2 go-arounds by me. 1 I floated. The other one I don't even remember what happened. One of them was a controller doing a go-around. He didn't give enough time. There was still an aircraft on the runway. Yeah, it was a memorable one. If you haven't seen that one, go back on the channel and check out that one. We were in the 737 doing southwest ops, I believe, into Milwaukee.
American 2534, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
135.902. Great job on ATC, man, today. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you soon, American 2534. All right, 3592 for us, Jack's Center. Ryan, can you... I just wanted to make sure. Ryan, what is your Discord name? Can you put your Discord name in here, Ryan? I just wanted to make sure that it was you because it was a little bit, I just wasn't sure. What is your Discord name? If you put your Discord name in here, Ryan, that way I can confirm that it was actually you. And if it was, I have your gift certificate ready here for you, man. I just wasn't sure if it was you who sent me the message. I thought maybe it was somebody trying to claim a prize or something, your prize. There's at least 40 aircraft yesterday at Heathrow on Faten. Yeah, that's pretty normal, I feel like, you know? Agreed. I ordered the Honeycomb Charlie rudder pedals from a shop that offered a 2-year warranty on the in-stock products. They arrive in a couple days. There you go, man. I mean, that if you can get something like that, then sure, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Liquid Snake. Okay, that was you. Perfect, man. I will send that over in a second. Why am I not hearing anybody? Jack Center 35925. Jack Center, good afternoon, American 2534, flight level 380.
American 2534, Jacksonville Center, welcome on board.
Perfect, Ryan. Thank you for the for confirming that. I will send over your gift certificate right now. Remember that it was for 50 euros.
Jack Center, Spirit Wing 3150 request.
I already sent the other 2 prizes over. I will send yours right now, my amigo.
3150 approved. When you're back on. Call you when you're back. Spirit Wing 3150.
All right, there we go. Liquid Snake, you should have it now, my man. I just sent it over to you. Congrats again, dude. 50 euro gift certificate. 50 bananas. I know, man. That's some serious products, man. That's an airplane. That's a couple sceneries. A lot of things you can get with that one. Awesome, Ryan. Congrats again, man. Congrats.
At the same time, American 1706 Jack Center. Hello, welcome. Who else is calling Jack Center?
It's Frontier Flight 95, passing 2200 on runway 80.
Frontier Flight 95, Jacksonville Center, hello, thank you, radar contact, turn right direct Whisper, climbing Mentha level 370.
Right direct Whisper, climbing 370, Frontier 95.
Jackson Center, American 1557. You can step away for about 10 minutes.
We needed Miami so bad. What do you mean, like for me to fly into Miami, or like a third-party scenery for Miami?
Report back on. Appreciate that. Report back on.
Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I have no clue, James. Maybe some EasyJet ops? EasyJet A320 Neo? Could be a good one. So nice. To the AC off, windows open. Yes. It's pouring rain here today, so I still have the AC on, but pouring rain here today.
Jacksonville Center, hello, Walker 4064 Heavy. Is
Anthony, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Hope you're doing well, dude.
4064 Jacksonville Center, welcome aboard.
Happy Sunday, my friend. So everybody's getting some flight sim time in today. I actually got a phone call this morning, chat. Whoever thought that cell phone companies could be proactive? I never thought that I would receive this call, and I received a call this morning. They noticed that I travel to the US quite frequently, and my current plan right now, every time I go to the US, I have to pay $15 a day that I'm in the US to access. Now that gives me unlimited data, unlimited text, call, whatever, but it's 15 bucks a day. So if I go away, let's say for, 4 or 5 days, you're talking like 75, 60, 75, $90 extra plus tax on top of my original flight plan. So anyways, they called me today and they said, hey, we have this promotional offer. It's called the Canada US plan, 45 gigs a month, unlimited call, text, data when you're in the US. So there's no extra $15 fee or whatever I've been paying. And not only that, it comes, when I sign up for that new plan, it comes with a new phone, as long as it's a 24-month agreement, so a 2-year plan. Comes with a brand new phone. So I got the 256 gig iPhone 15 Pro, which should be here this week. And then not only that, while switching plans, it's actually cheaper, and I'm saving $25 a month from my old plan, because I have my internet and this new plan with the new phone bundled with them. So very proactive, I have to say. It was very rarely that you have like my experience with cell phone companies is usually pretty shitty. They'll just charge you nickel and dime you for everything, right? So the fact that they called and offered a new phone, a new plan, which brings my current plan $25 less a month, was pretty happy with that. And I have a new phone now coming, so iPhone 15 Pro. A welcome call, that's what I mean. It's very rare, you know what I mean?
340.
It's kind of weird. That was a sales call, not support, of course, yeah. Absolutely, but like I said, it's still, they still, you know, it's not like the plan works out so much better for me, again, because I do travel 2, 3, 4 times a year down to the US. If you think about that, if I'm there for, let's say, a week at a time, that's $90 times 3 or 4. That's, you know, $350, $400 plus tax a year that I'm saving alone with that, you know what I mean? And then the fact that I get a new phone, right? So the fiance's got an iPhone 11. I'm just going to give her this one now, this is the iPhone 13 Pro. I'll give her this one, and then I'll take the 15 Pro, save the cash, much better plan, don't have to worry about, you know, being down in the States and worrying about roaming and other charges and random shit that happens. So overall, it's good. Great deal. I know, it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I pay $110 right now a month after taxes just for my cell phone, which I think is a little bit expensive if you ask me. It's down to like 80 something and change after tax now. That's with a brand new phone and on the new plan. On my cell phone plan, they just charged me a few dollars per day to use my existing Canadian plan. Yeah, not me, Dan. $15 a day when I'm in the States, but it gives me unlimited data, unlimited text, call, whatever, but it's still $15 a day. Now, that's an option that I've opted into, Dan. I could opt out of that, and I don't know what it would be. Maybe I would only get charged like you are, like when I use it and stuff like that, but yeah. Majority of people on Flight Sim just stay in the country they live in, whether departure or arrival. Depends, James. Maybe not. Sometimes. Hold on, I might be missing calls. That's pretty good, Wayward, actually. I use O2 Mobile and roaming goes crazy expensive. Yeah, I can only imagine what it's like in Europe. Yeah. Now, for me, that's the, you know, US and Canada, so that's usually where I'm traveling the most, so it made the most sense, for sure.
18.8.
Use it in the Caribbean? Nice, okay, very cool. That's why you're down in Saint Martin. Use O2 and get free roaming in the whole of Europe. So good when I'm in France. Yeah, no kidding, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Wayward. Yeah. Boarding a 737 to fly from Orlando to Chicago. Should be a great flight. That is a good one. Yeah. It's about 2 hours as well, somewhere around there. You'll have a little bit of a tailwind. Quartering tailwind. That being said, it's limited to 25 gigs no matter on the plan, but 25 gigs for me is hard to get through. Dude, I have 15 gigs a month right now. I rarely hit that. I think like maybe a couple times in like the last couple of years I've maybe gone over that, like when I'm traveling or something and I can't be connected to Wi-Fi and I want to watch a movie or watch some YouTube or something. I'm going up to 45 gigs a month, which is, I'm probably never going to come close to that number, but maybe while I'm away. I don't like connecting to public Wi-Fi. I'm very like cautious of public Wi-Fis. Airports, hotels, just it's so easy for people to get your shit, to get your data. So for me, I think that's going to be the big benefit, right? So for example, when I was in Vegas, I wasn't connecting to the hotel Wi-Fi or anything like that. And I used up about 14.5 gigs in 6 days that I was there. I wasn't really watching anything on my phone, but just from like Google Maps and like whatever, being out, searching things, searching restaurants, searching this, searching that. I used almost 15 gigs when I was in Vegas, so 45 gigs should be a walk in the park, you know? I want a 737-800, but prices are ridiculous as I want the Jet 2 and Ryanair livery mainly. Prices aren't that ridiculous, James, just because you're getting a high-quality add-on, right? There are cheaper options out there. You know, there's the Breedoc and there's some other 737s, but the best obviously option is the PMDG, and you know, unfortunately you got to pay for high fidelity and high quality. So happy to say that I'm starting my journey in flight school to becoming an airline pilot here in Italy. One suggestion for you, sir, would you give me? I have 0 suggestions. I'm not a real-world pilot. I just do flight sim stuff. Suck change, so I wish you all the best, man. Just stay passionate and keep the love for it, man. PMDG is on sale, so there you go, James. If you're on Xbox, the PMDG 737 is on sale today. I guess today is the last day. There's a sale on the 737-800 ending today, so there you go. I don't know what the sale is. Was it 20% off or something?
UPS 971, Jack Center.
Okay, it looks like we've got Miami Approach online. Wait, Approach or Tower?
Okay.
Okay, dude, we have Miami Approach and Tower online, chat, so things may be a little bit smoother. You probably saw the absolute conga line on the way. Do you want to see here? Now that we're a little bit more separated from everybody, there's the conga line, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we had a few others. Maybe that's it. Maybe we've lost. Oh, I heard radar contact lost from one of them. Maybe someone's sim crashed, but yeah, there's all of us right there making our way down. Pretty funny. All making our way down, chat. 27% off, I believe. Okay, got you. There you go. PMDG 737 prices rise since the 737 is no longer in early release. Interesting. Not on Xbox, only through their store. Ah, got you. Okay. I got the Breedoc way before the PMDG only because it was the only option. Yeah, I feel that.
Jacksonville.
Miami does come Xbox Premium Deluxe. I don't think so, James. I don't know though. I don't know. You have to check.
Alright, fly runway heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Nice, Tim. Well, you found us. You somehow found us. You're like, wait, who are all these people? You talk to my telco, I can get 2 times 200 gigs the amount of data for the same I'm paying now. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, Dan. I'm paying like almost $30 less a month and I'm getting 3 times the amount of data. Like when they called me this morning, I was like half asleep. And like she's like explaining the deal to me and I'm like, hold on a second. Sorry, it's like I get up, I go on my computer, I look at their website, I'm like looking at the deals, looking at the things, I'm like, man, this is way better than what I'm paying right now. Like, what the hell? And she's like, yeah, she's like, we adjusted our plans last year, and she's like, a lot of existing customers don't know that these newer plans exist, and she's like, because you have internet and cell phone with us, she's like, I'm able to offer you a 15% discount as well as the like really good price. So I was like, holy shit, man, yeah, this is a no-brainer then. Sign me up. Didn't have to do anything. They're sending the phone directly to me. They're couriering the phone to me. It'll be here Tuesday morning. Comes with a new SIM card because it's a Canada-US SIM card. So, man, it was super easy, man. Super easy. And she's like, the second you activate your new phone, she goes, it's going to go to your new plan. She's like, you'll be proactively prorated. She said because you're already like you're almost done your billing cycle, but she goes the last week will be prorated at your new rate. So I was like, man, perfect. You doing a flight to Toronto? Nice, love Toronto. Haven't the PMDG 737-800 been on sale for like a year? That was the early access price, I guess, Freddie, someone was saying. Cap, today is my birthday. Figured I'd do a quick flight. Call me Mr. J. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Guys, get some no floaties in chat for Mr. J celebrating his birthday with us. I'm an iPhone guy, Andy. I tried to go Android like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I miss my iPhone. I miss all my nice little features.
407, thank you. Turn left, direct LD.
Yep, you ever tried landing in 777 Austrian with the auto throttle off? I had an interesting experience with that the other day. I always leave it on, Steve, to be honest with you. I always leave it on because people just yell if I turn it off. Captain, that's not how they do it. So you're not able to purchase the 737-800 only. On Xbox? You should be able to.
Frequency change is approved. American 2355, thank you for the ATC. See ya.
See ya.
Nice, Freddie. Enjoy that, man. That should be fun. Heading over to Memphis to Boston, the triple. Nice. Hello, Joshua. Good to see you, man. You're using the Concorde? Nice. Cap, do you think the iFly Max will be better than the Max from PMDG? I have no clue, Diego. I've never owned an iFly product. I know that the PMDG product is going to be good. I don't know about iFly. That wouldn't be a fair assessment. Maybe when they both come out, we can get both of them and we can do some comparisons. I think really what it comes down to, I think virtually they're going to be the same system-wise. Maybe one will offer things that the others won't or something. To me, I'm probably going to be most curious about the flight model. How do they fly, right? That's going to be the big difference, I think, to me. And I'll probably end up using whichever one I think flies better, feels better with my controls, right? So I should get my PC within the week, my dad said. He bought it on the tax-free weekend. Nice, Jonathan. Very, very cool, man. Like I said, Jonathan, go on Amazon, get yourself a laptop cooling pad. You'll be good to go, man.
Expect to be full approach runway 26, America 3945.
Nice, Steve. Hey, man, we all need those landings sometimes, right? I get some of those too. Don't worry, man. We all need some of those landings sometimes. I wonder if the UK update fixed the melty buildings. It did, Lightspeed, finally, yes. Go fly a GA airplane. Take off from London City and fly all through like London and stuff. It looks fantastic now. Yeah. Most people are going to buy whichever Max comes out first. Yes and no. 49 Whiskey, I feel like a good percentage of the community, yeah, whichever one's out first will be the one that they're probably buying. Obviously, some people you know, they're going to be PMDG, you know, they want to buy the PMDG, so yeah. Is 1.1 to 1.2G a good landing? Absolutely, Terrence. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Normal, average, everyday landing. Are you able to show me the PFD? You want the primary flight display. Like, right here? That's what you want to see? Gonna wait until the Asobo Max come out since I'm on Xbox. Yeah, nothing wrong with that as well.
All the guys going down to Miami, they're over the Atlantic. Please maintain your sign, Mach 9. That's gonna make out the sequence like really nice when you guys get down there.
Nice. He wants us all to maintain our current... Wow, look at how good of a job they did, though, chat. He wants us to maintain our current speeds because all of our separation is fantastic right now. And I mean, look at that. That actually is incredible. They did a really great job kind of spacing everybody out. And then hopefully what they do in Miami is they just kind of send us off in different ways.
Miami Center,
you know,
radar services terminus, frequency change approved.
Expect 8 left, expect 9.
Spurt wings 3149.
We're doing a really great job. Really great job. Oh man, there's the other guys. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is there anybody else that we're missing? 13 of us. I think the one person, their sim crashed. But there's 13 of us right now. And we're on our way down. Oh boy, it's going to be messy. It is going to be crazy coming into here, chat. ATC is going to be working. As a controller, though, you probably like this. You know what I mean? That's the biggest line we've had in a while, but we're all doing a great job, man. Everybody's doing a really good job.
American 2945, fly heading 210, this will maintain 30,000 vectors for the visual.
Right into 10, descending on 3000.
I think I'm going to go with PMDG. I'm very happy with the NG, except for a few freezes. Yeah. Probably wait till the first Max comes out and then watch your streams and see if it's good, and then I'll buy it and see if it's pretty good. There you go. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I can be the guinea pig, the test bunny. Hope Microsoft fixes the 77 flight model and sounds in 2024, but I'm not holding my breath. Maybe, Dante. We'll see, man. If Working Title gets on it and they can really kind of, you know, really get into it, hopefully. On my way down to CVG. It's one we haven't been into in a while. We need to go back. Maybe next week we can do some cargo ops into CVG. Ah, yes, yes. Can't wait for the Max to recreate the flights I did to Vegas. Yes, yeah. That was on a Max 9 to Vegas. We already have the Breedock 737 Max. What a lovely plane. Oh, yeah. What are your best tips for sleeping on a long-haul 12-hour in economy class? Never done it. I would not know. Maybe check and see how much it is to upgrade to business. That's what I usually do, man. If I'm going on long-ass flights, you wake up the morning of or 24 hours before you can check into your flight. Make sure you have the airline's app on your phone. And they always offer, if there's open seats, they'll always offer at an insanely, right? Like, if you're to book a business class ticket, it would be like $2,000. So you book the economy ticket, which costs like $300. You pay for the economy, then the day that you can check in, so 24 hours before your flight, you check in, and if there's open seats in business class or lay flats or whatever, they'll offer it at like a ridiculously, like, you know, $200, $300, $400, something like that. If you can pull that one off, man. I mean, that's what I did when I flew on the lay flats in WestJet. It's exactly what I did. I bought an economy class ticket. Regular price was like $230. I woke up 24 hours before my flight to check in. Checked online. They wanted, like, I think it was $220 to upgrade to a lie flat pod. Done. No questions asked. 6.5 hour flight in a lay flat pod. I got on the airplane. They handed me freshly squeezed orange juice. They took my breakfast order. Right when we got to about cruise altitude, they came around, they gave everybody their breakfast. I pushed one button on the seat, and my seat went, and it laid all the way back, and I passed out for like 2 hours. It was a great experience. I think there was like 30 or something aircraft in line on Memorial Day. I don't doubt it. 727 is just a bit slower than you guys, but it'll be fun arrival into Miami. Yes, absolutely, man. How you liking that airplane, Prospect? Captain Diaz, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Bought the Peter Hager. I mean, I have his original 380. Flew to Dubai to Orlando last summer in economy. Bring neck pillows. Yes, neck pillows are huge. Long flights, neck pillows. Keep your neck in a upright position. Yes, I agree. Was it clean orange juice? Yes, it was freshly pressed, no pulp. I love pulp though in my orange juice, but we should get economy ticket for $230. Even Southwest Airlines for me leaving Dallas was $400. Damn, that's crazy. GMC, my man. 5 gifted members. I swear, dude, you have to be like the leading gifted membership. Absolutely incredible. Huge enough floaties to GMC. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, guys. If you just got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, GMC.
Yeah, that's approved. Let me know you're back on.
Pulp and orange juice is nasty? No, stop. We're starting to pull. We're starting. Please don't chat. Please don't let me down like crunchy peanut butter. Okay? You absolute lunatics. Starting to pull. Do you like pulp in your orange? OJ.
Sorry, Mr. You do have it inside already?
Start the poll. Don't let me down, chat. I seriously mean this. Don't let me down. Gotta have it with pulp, dude. Pulp is nasty, dude. You're so fucked. You guys are crazy, man. This is highly controversial. You're gonna lose. Man, I don't know, dude. Pulp is so good, man. Give me some of that. That's like all that, that's all that vitamin C. All those nutrients. Yes, yes, yes.
Center, American
Give me a
1130,
nice,
heavy flight level 4.
give me some crunchy peanut butter and a big glass of extra pulp orange juice. Pulp is so good, man. It's all that pulp fiber. Exactly. Exactly. I'll just drink a smoothie. I mean, yes or no. I'm not saying like extra pulp, but you know, a little bit of pulp in there. You buy the no pulp OJ? God, no, man. Only Cab Canada takes a tough topic such as, are you for pulp?
American 1706.
Oh, fuck, dude. We've been doing this so long, MN Sports Fan. This is what we get into now, man.
Speed up 0.78, American 1706.
Technically, we're flying flight sims, but I think we're also a food channel. Very much a food channel here. I swear every, like, second or third poll is about something about food.
Walker 4064, say Mach number.
Definitely one footnote. Sorry,
Like a little pulp, but at some point you might as well just eat an orange. True. I'm not like extra pulp, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of pulp, a little bit of something in there when you're drinking it, you know? A little bit of shit gets stuck to the glass.
Center, Delta 1514, flight level 340, Mach.
Like lemonade?
7,
Yeah, that's so good, Diego. You get the lemonade and it has a little bit of lemon pulp in it. Dude, so good. Are we back on regular streaming schedule? Like, what do you mean? Like North America, US, we're all over the place right now, Sklit. I kind of figured this was going to happen, man. But next week we're going to be doing some UK, we're going to be doing some North America. So, yeah.
Freaking Transit Pro, have a good day. United American 1113. See ya.
Two airplanes in front of us just got handed off, so we're going to be getting handed off soon. We'll have to listen for that. I'm a no pulp guy. My wife is pulp, so we don't buy it. Nice. Real nice. Lime pulp in margaritas is great too. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, Cat Baby. None of that. How's the world flight hunt going? I may be changing jobs the next month or two that could possibly allow me to apply to fill a spot. That's up to you, college student. If you want to apply, I would say get your application in. Just remember, world flight is in less than 3 months now. It's in about 2.5 months, world flight. So we're already we're getting close. I believe we added a first officer pilot. We had an interview the other day. So I believe we've added a first officer. So we've got one filled. I think Maverick was saying for the schedule to make sense, he wanted to add 5 pilots or something, 5 or 6 pilots or something. So yeah, I mean, off Tuesday and Wednesday, double Thursday. Yeah, I mean, we've always done that schedule. We never got off that schedule other than me going away. I was just away last weekend with the fiance, but yeah, it is Mikey Goodman. Yeah. Interview, is it Pam or Pan? Pan. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's Mickety Mike. I'm pretty sure he's on. I think it was more up to him. I think he just had to confirm that he was able to get the time off work. That was the big thing because he had already had his vacation planned. So as long as he can get off work for it, he's there. So what is World Flight? It's a charity event where we fly around the world 24/7 for 1 full week. It doesn't stop. There's people flying 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. There's people flying at 6 p.m. It's nonstop, continuously changing crews. Yeah. Random question, but did you ever fly to and from the Philippines? We have. We've only done once or twice. We did some Cebu Pacific ops, Tired Shibas. We actually did it in the A330, the Horizon 330.
Contact the tower,
I think it was.
118.3.
It's like 12 days of Christmas. Best week of the year. It's pretty gnarly. I will say that. It is pretty gnarly. It's a pretty crazy experience. I'm super excited for doing it this year, man. We already got the Airbnb booked. We already got I got my flights booked. You guys know I'm flying into LAX, flying on the 787-800. Super excited, man. I get to knock off so many airplanes on that trip that I think that's like one of the things that I'm excited about. It's how you know you're a proper like airplane nerd. I'm flying on a Q400, a 787-800, an A321, and an A220. Come on, name me 4 better aircraft that you get to fly on. I'm sure there are better ones, but I mean, for like a week trip, I get to fly on all 4 of those airplanes.
25, 34 with this in Mach 0.78.
Reduce speed Mach 78, American 2534.
You guys have been awesome today. Appreciate that.
Doing our best, man.
Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 1953 with you.
Flying on 788 right now. The free one, heaven help me. Is this frame gen? There is frame gen, yes, correct. Flown a 777 last summer. It's super smooth airplane.
Yeah, Auto ATC or whatever told us to. And
it's on the Bravo airspace. Yes, so. Correct.
Yeah, there's two until like test it out. If you want to maintain level 2, let's go with 230 for now. I play level 230 for Legion.
P-51 Mustang.
I'll have this NVF for you.
I don't know how we could fly on that one, but we could try. Might be a stupid question, but how do I do with computers? You guys just use PC and I have it. Wait, might be a stupid question, but how do I do? Sorry, Sean. What's the question? You guys just use one PC. You have it on for the whole week. Yeah. There's going to be 2 PCs, Sean. So there's the PC that's running the simulator and the monitors and like taking care of all of that, and then we have the capture PC, a stream PC, very similar like what I have in my setup.
American 2704, Miami Center East of land radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. So long.
All right, we're over to Unicom, American 2534. Thanks, VTC, man. Have a great Sunday.
That's for American 2704. American 2704.
Oh, my bad. That's the guy in front of me. I heard.
American 2704, Jack Center.
Go ahead for American 2704.
American 2704, Miami Center East of land radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, Lake Bay. You have a good day.
Is it going to be streamed on YouTube? Yeah, it's going to be on my channel. We're going to have
American
the official.
34, nice return as well. Miami Center East of land radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good landing.
My turn. Have a great Sunday, man. We'll see you soon, American 2534.
Take care.
All right, 122.8 for us. Good. We're on to Unicom, and then we're going to be on Miami approach probably through the descent. So we're going to maintain our speed. He gave us Mach 7.8. I guess we're getting a little bit close to the guy in front of us. We do have pretty good separation. He's probably going to give everybody Mach 7.8. We're in the final top of descents in 170 miles, so it's not really that big of a deal. Being down at Mach 7.8. And we've got wonderful separation in here as well. So fingers crossed. We can start kind of looking at the weather here in Miami as well. So if we go to weather, we can see that winds are 10011, gusting 15, of course, naturally. I'm coming in for a landing. 10-mile visibility, few at 4,000, scattered at 25,000, 33 degrees Celsius, altimeter 3008. So with all of that info, I'm going to request and plan runway 9 for the arrival. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up giving it to us anyways, but we'll have to wait and see. But we do have runway 9 planned. As far as parking goes today into Miami, we are looking to go up here. We're going to the Delta gates, I believe. Sorry, the Charlie gates. We're going all the way up here to the Delta gates. Those are the Delta gates. Yes, no problem. Up here to the Delta gates, somewhere up here. This is where usually the heavies park along this row here. So Delta 28, 27, 26, 24, 23, 22, 21. All those are heavy gates, I believe. So anywhere in there is where we're looking to park. It's where the real aircraft parked, the 787. So that is the plan. We'll probably look to vacate onto Uniform or Tango 8. I think we usually hit Uniform. Sometimes maybe we actually, depends on how bad we floated. Maybe Tango 7, but probably Uniform is where we'll plan to vacate. Good. We'll get the Bonefish up. Here's the arrival. It does have a bunch of speed restrictions. So again, as long as we can meet those speed restrictions, we should be good. And yeah. Top of descent is in 163 miles. Look good. Chat, this is a very... have you guys been paying attention to this poll? This is a very close poll right now, chat. Very close. Like, very close. Yes, and your pulp just took over, by the way. Just wanted to point that out for all you haters out there. Apple juice. I love apple juice, man. Damn, just tied again. If you try for 08 right, you will be the real one. Real close to the Delta gates where American parks. Yeah, you could, Andy. We'll see. We'll see what the controller wants us to do. If we have to reprogram for runway 8, that's fine. I just prefer coming in on runway 9. Just because a lot of people go for 8s, and then the 9, it's just a little bit longer, and you usually end up kind of, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what they want us to do. I don't have a problem landing 8 right either, so we'll see what they give us. It's like T-ball. We're all winners, and you get a participation ribbon, and you get a ribbon. I remember those days, dude. I've heard it's even worse now. I have a buddy of mine who's got a couple kids, and one of them is in like some like I don't know, dude, some baseball or soccer league or something like that. And there's no winners, there's no losers. They don't keep track of the score, they don't do anything. And I'm like, oh, dude. Kids nowadays would not survive when we were growing up, man. It just wouldn't happen. It's kind of crazy, dude, that it's bananas, man. It's crazy, man. Alvin, all the add-ons and stuff that you're looking for, man, they're all in the description down below, so if they're not popping up for you. It's just insane how, like, the world has changed so much in the last, like, 5 to 10 years. Just everything, man. Everybody's a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner. You're my special little guy. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Just, it's crazy, man. There's no wind right now over here, chat. Kind of weird. 0 wind. Maybe because we're over the water? So far out over the coastline? Growing up, I never got to win against running people at track and field. Of course not. Well, fuck. Shit. Beaver, why you gotta... God damn it, dude. I read the question and then I realized who was saying it. This motherfucker, dude. He's always getting me, man. Always getting me. Motherfucker, dude. Oh, man. They need to learn how to lose and keep going. Well, it's what makes you better, man. It's what I always remember playing sports, right? In life, you lose to a team once, twice, 3 times in a year. It makes you want to get that much better, right? Like, how is there's no, like, I don't know, man. It just feels weird, you know? Like, I remember being like a junior in high school, and like I used to do like track and field and shot put and like all those other things. And I used to, like, when we would do like the regional stuff, it was like, you know, it wasn't even fair. Like, I was just like, I was also a bigger, like I was built like I am now when I was like 14 years old. So it wasn't necessarily fair. I had like man strength when I was like 14, 15 years old. So I used to like do all these things, running, shot put, track and field, all kinds of things. And like I said, we would go against like other schools around us, and it like, but then I would go to like provincial things where it's like all these kids from all these other schools in the area, and like I'd get my ass kicked, you know what I mean? But it just continuously made me want to be better and better and better and better, you know? Here you are, you think you're good at something because you beat like 10 schools, but then they put you to like the provincial stuff, and you're now against 50 different schools and you're getting your ass kicked. There's people that are throwing it, you know, meters longer than you are in shot put and stuff, and you're like, oh shit. No, I do not. I'd say it probably digressed, Mopar. Actually, you know what, man? Having the farm and like having to like actually do things and be physical has definitely helped me keep a little bit of the strength, but yeah. We need Denis builds DFW? We do. Going from public baseball to club baseball was a life-changing experience. Absolutely. Yeah. Keep stretching. 100%, dude. Got to stretch it out at all times. Captain Howdy, I don't know. Probably better, to be honest with you. I don't really do anything that's like over like the limit or anything. But it's definitely helped with like upper body strength, for sure. I walk a shit ton with Daisy, so my lower body is usually pretty good. Kirk, just the one flight today, man. Just the one flight, dude. If any builds is making DFW, flight simmers computers will get fried. Maybe, I don't know. All depends on the optimization, right? So, Greg, good to see you, man. What's up? Welcome back, my friend. We are 100 miles from descent. If we look at, we might even be able to see the ATIS here into Miami. Miami arrival ATIS. All right. ATIS. Information Lima. Winds are exactly what we expected. Approach is being conducted to parallel converging and intersecting runways. Arrival expect ILS runway 9 or runway 12. RNAV or GPS approach 8 left and 8 right. So they're landing 12, 8 left, 8 right, and 9. I'm okay with runway 9. That's the primary approach, I guess, is what they're doing. Arrivals expect ILS runway 9. So that's what we're going to expect. That was the primary one. Okay, so we're looking good. That's exactly what we have programmed. We don't need to really worry about anything else. Seems like developers in all sims are afraid of DFW. It's just massive, man. It's absolutely massive, and I'm sure they want to get it right, but I'm also sure that, you know, what a lot of people have mentioned, performance would be the big thing, you know, optimization would be key. Can't go a single day without walking in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, including going outside 2-3 times for a walk. Yeah, man. I mean, I walk my dog miles a day. We're starting to slow down a little bit. She's starting to get a little bit older, so we're not doing as many miles as we used to. But we're still getting tons in, man. Still go out 3 times a day. Would you upgrade to a 4090 if you had a 3090? No, I'd probably wait for the 5000 series, Fernando. 5000 series is coming out next September. So about a year from now, you're going to get that. So, oh, look who it is. 2.5 hours late. Wish I could show up like that. 2.5 hours late. What is pulp? The remnants of like when you squish something. The pulp. He fell asleep watching MASH. MASH. That's a show I haven't seen in a very long time. Someone flew across the pond overnight. Ah. Still don't think that's an excuse, but welcome aboard. Good to see you. 2.5 hours late. Just had a 74-foot permanent landing in the 777. Nice. Nice and greasy. We're going to go for a butter on this one. But we're going to go for a non-float butter. We're really focusing on a non-floaty but very smooth landing. Although the winds are gusting, we should be able to do it. Oh yes, I do like pulp. Yes, correct. Sweden to Vegas. It's a long one. Good landing, hopefully. No floaties, smash. Usually when we go for no floats, we end up smashing. I do agree. Mr. Daniel Barry, gifting another 5 members to the channel. Chat, Let's get some no floaties and blame Dans in chat for Mr. Daniel Barry. And if you did get a gifted membership, use those new emojis and let's get some no floaties and blame Dans in chat. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. We got the RNAV 19 left as well. Ooh, that'd be nice. Off of a long haul. I like that. Got the 777 today. Love it so far. I'm on Xbox. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, man. It's a wonderful aircraft. Captain Juno flight from Edmonton to Toronto. Nice. It's a great flight as well. 3 hours. 3.5 hours. You're the best pilot. Well, thank you. I don't think so, but I'm glad that you think so. $70 miles to top of descent, chat. Yeah, I would agree, Davis. I would agree. I can concur with that one. Do we have a custom pen in here? What is? Canvas liveries. Javiation. Custom Javiation pen that we can click. I like it. I got 100 foot per minute, but that's just you. I haven't seen him in a couple streams. He must be lurking. I'm sitting here looking at my sim, and damn, it looks so good. 2024 will be better. It's crazy to think that 2024 is going to make this better, man. It's crazy, dude. I agree. It is wild. Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope Microsoft gets its... sorry, Neil. You removed it before I could read that one. My bad. Doing well, Camp Carolina. No, it's pretty mild today, man. Pretty cool, actually. And I think that it's still raining. It's supposed to be raining all day. Actually, it's only partly cloudy right now, so maybe the rain has gone. Has it gone? We're just, yeah, we're in between. Got you. I've got much more rain coming. Yeah, at about 4 p.m. it's going to rain. Bunch of little storms and stuff. Oh, it's going to rain all day. Going to rain all day, all night. Into the night. Ready for it to get cooler outside so I can make a pot of chili. And a pot roast. It's insane here. The heat index of 100 and not a good day to golf. We found out was driving golf balls at the range. Ooh, yeah, it's too hot. Too hot. So yeah, there you go. It's 70 degrees here today. Wind is blowing, but the humidity, 70% humidity, as we got quite a bit of rain. Yes, much cooler this week for us here. You had a pot roast last night? Ah, man. Pot roast in the slow cooker. You let that bad boy cook for like 6 hours. Oh my goodness. Throw in some potatoes and some veggies and some... Can't wait to do that and make some chili, dude. Yep. I'm a summer and spring person. I like the heat, but hate the cold seasons. I could live without the crazy cold seasons, but I don't mind it. I don't like when it gets too hot, man. Like when it's up into the 90s and hundreds with humidity, it's like, eh, you know. Simon, huge no floaties to you, dude. Drop the $5 donation. Great donation. Let's let Amy read that one out. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Carrots and some rice in my pot roast? I've never done rice. I always do potatoes. You always get those little baby potatoes. The little baby potatoes. So good. Put some celery in there, some carrots. Good. Real good. Switch to doing pot roast in the pressure cooker. It slaps. Oh, I believe it. I don't have a pressure cooker, though. I just have a slow cooker. Slow cooker and an air fryer. Those are two things that I like, but I wouldn't do a roast in the air fryer. Spring and autumn are just the perfect seasons. They can be. Yeah, spring is a little bit because of, like, a lot of allergens and stuff out, but... Plus about to be outdoor grilling and steak cooking season. We do potatoes too, but we make gravy out of the juice and put all over the rice. Interesting. I mean, I'm not about it. I'm sorry, I'm not about it. Could be good. Felt like the stream blew by quickly because we did 10 hours yesterday. That's why a 2-hour flight feels like nothing, because we were looking at this view for 10 hours yesterday. That's why. It's always the worst when you come home from school and you see a slow cooker out. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You know, a lot of the meals that I really enjoy now, I wasn't the biggest fan of growing up. It's kind of funny you mentioned that, because you're right. You're right. My mom used to make this, she used to make these chicken thighs in the slow cooker. And I used to not like them. And dude, like now...
Unable. Sorry, Cap, for that, but unable.
Sorry, Cap, but unable. Thank you again for the support, man. I appreciate you. Simon with the 5 bones. Thank you, Simon. And sandwiches. Yeah, sandwiches, exactly. I used to pawn off my sandwiches at school because I never... Now, dude, you go to mom's and she hooks you up with a sandwich and some soup. You're like, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, she used to do this slow cooker chicken thighs. It was like peanut saute, like slow cooker chicken. Bro, I would eat an entire pot of that now if I could do that. You know? Beef stroganoff, another one, so good. And I agree with you. Not the biggest fan of it growing up, but like now, eat that any day of the week, man. Any day of the week. I eat spinach and mushrooms and carrots. It's all the good things, man. Spinach I could live without. Mushrooms I like, but they need to be done properly. If you want to cook mushrooms and you want to take it to the next level, trust me when I say this, put it in a pan, a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic salt, or garlic, whatever, garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and put some Worcestershire sauce on that bad boy, and fry up those mushrooms. I learned that from... I can't remember where I learned that, but it was from a super fancy restaurant, super fancy chef. He taught me how to make mushrooms that way. And honest to God, I could never go back. Butter, garlic, onion, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, exactly. It's the easiest way to say it. Worcestershire sauce. Sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings. We're going to the Worcestershire. Oh man, wash your sister sauce, exactly. There's a YouTuber that says that. The wash your sister sauce. What share are you using? The Secret Labs Titan. I've had this share for like 5 years now, man. I'm always on the fence. I always really want to buy like a super expensive chair, but honestly, man, this thing is so comfortable. It doesn't hurt my back all that bad. Always a highlight of hearing an American or Canadian try to pronounce Worcestershire. Well, how do you... Worcestershire. Is that the proper way of saying it? Worcestershire. That's the proper way, isn't it? But then you have us. Wash your sister sauce. That's more American, but you know what I mean. Shit. I think homemade Mexican restaurant style queso dip. Ooh. Yes, please. More wuss than whoosh. Worcestershire. Worcestershire? Fuck that. Nope, I give up. GG's, you win. Yep, add a little Heineken beer to the mushrooms too, that mix of ingredients. There you go. There you go. Also like barbecue, North Carolina style. No, I don't, Captain Carolina. I don't mind it. But I'm not a big vinegar sauce type of guy. I much prefer like a sweet and smoky kind of barbecue sauce. Descent. We need to be at 11,000 for ocean. So that's what I'm going to initially descend to. I'm sure we're going to be with ATC before then. We'll go 11,000 at ocean initially. We'll get our checklists open down here as well. Mach 78/280. Execute. All right, cool. Top of descent is in 6 miles, friends. Looking good. When I first chair bought, I resulted in using a dining room chair, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. Oof, I don't know if I could do that. Call it the W Shire sauce. There you go, yeah. My favorite concerts was watching a German heavy metal band work out how to pronounce Worcestershire. Nice, I believe it. Not going to Ocean if you're landing runway 9. You're correct. We would be going to Bonefish, which is still 11,000, so we're fine. Bonefish above 11, so we'll just bug up 11. We're going to be with ATC before then anyways, so we should be good. Maverick, 35 months. Is almost 3 years. Time flies. Happy Sunday, Cap. I'm off to Buffalo Wild Wings, then Escape Room. Just rubbing it in everybody's face, are you, Maverick? Eh? What kind of flavors are you getting before you go, please? I need to know the flavors. Man, I could absolutely crush. Look at the water masks out there, chat, for the Caribbean. Could absolutely crush some boneless wings right now, man. Wouldn't even be funny. I crush regular wings too, but huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much. Spicy garlic. Yeah, but you like spice. I don't know, man. For wings, I don't know if I'm like, other than like buffalo sauce, I don't know if I'm going too spicy, to be honest. Really want to go to a rec room, the place where you can let all your rage out and destroy everything. Those are fun from what I've seen. I've never done it. But yeah, look at the water masks out there. Beautiful. All right, we've just started our descent down into Miami, so seatbelt signs will come on. We can start our descent checklist. So recall has been checked. No messages. Notes are done. Auto brake. We're going to go position number 3. Good. Landing data. Let's come down here. Let's do our landing data. We're going to be landing flaps 30. So 139 plus 5 will go 144 on the VAP speed. So that's good. Minimums. We are planning for runway 9, so we're going to configure for runway 9. Minimums are going to be 208. So we'll set our barrel minimums here on 208. Good. Barrel minimums 208 set. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, fat fingers. VREF and minimums are set. Approach briefing has been complete, at least from what we expect. We're doing that. Cap, will you go hiking in Microsoft? Maybe. I don't know, man. We'll probably just like walk around the airplane or stuff like that. But yeah, apparently you're going to be able to like walk around the world, Captain Carolina. You can get out of the airplane and walk around. And apparently, from what Microsoft has said, the visuals like around, even like while you're walking and stuff, it'll still load buildings, trees, mountains. You can like go hiking and stuff. Yeah. How do you take off so fast? What do you mean? Surely we can all agree that Mango Habanero is top 3. Dude, is it the Wing Street? I think it's Wing Street. Mango Habanero. Dangerous stuff. What is my chili recipe? It's my dad's recipe, dude. I actually have it on my computer right now. I think. Do I still have it? Yeah, dad's chili. There you go, man. Take a screenshot if you want. Take a screenshot of that if you want to make some... Now, you can obviously double the recipe if you want to make it for like 2-3 people. Just double the recipe. So instead of, 1 pound, do 2 pounds of beef or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the bad boy right there, man. And I'm telling you right now, the secret ingredients right there, baby. The granulated sugar. It does something to it. It's special, man. Yeah, take a screenshot of that if you want that. That was Dad's chili. We are getting contacted by Miami Approach. 119er 450. 119 450. Good. I use ground beef and stew meat as well in mine. Yeah, there you go. What about for those that can't add? Oh, man. The only way to run Flight Simulator 24 will we have a very beefy, strong computer. Well, I don't know, man. They're doing a lot as far as like performance and stuff like that. It's going to be multi-core support. There's a lot of things that are going on. A lot of things that are going on. We got Lima. Let's check in, friends. Miami Approach, good afternoon. American 2534 Heavy with Lima descending through flight level 270500 with on the Bonefish.
American 2534 heavy Miami approach. Thank you. Radar contact. Expect the ILS runway 12 approach.
We'll expect the ILS runway 12 American 2534. All right, friends, so we need to do some reprogramming. We are planning the Bonefish with the Hogue transition.
120 field in sight for UPS 971.
And we're planning the ILS 12. This is why you have to be ready to adapt, chat. If you're flying on VATSIM, you got to be ready to completely change things around here. ILS runway 12. We'll take it from Gloria. Let's go Gloria, execute, legs, execute. Hopefully it's not going to do anything too crazy. Yep, we're going to go chicken, execute, okay. And then from chicken to Geldy. Okay, Geldy. And we're just going to confirm that everything looks good here. So we are to Geldy, and then from Geldy to Energy, then to Cast. Geldy, Energy, Woosah, Cast, Bonefish. And then from Bonefish, it's going to be a little bit weird. We go out Fendi, and then Gucci. And then it's going to be Blimey, Fendi, Gucci, as if those are the arrivals. Fendi, Gucci, Blimey, Romani, Madonna, Capone, Chum, and then down and in. Okay, it's got everything correctly, and then radar vectors to Gloria. Okay, we're looking good. Everything is set there. Now, the only thing, we might be slightly above profile. We'll get a little bit of ground spoiler out here. Slightly above profile, so we'll get ourselves back on track. And then our NITREF, things have changed. Nope, nothing changes in there. Everything's good with that. Cool. All right, well, there we go, friends.
Contact tower 118.3, see ya.
118.3 for tower, UPS 971.
Good. And next frequency is going to be tower on 18.3, so we'll plug that in.
Heavy departure today, this is Giant 525 Heavy, 1.2, 5,000 on
Giant 525 Heavy Miami departure, radar contact, climb.
I love when shit's so loud you can just hear people's like autopilots and shit going off in the background. Beep, 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 beep. Pulp is a no. Hey man, stop that. Pulp is a must. Must. Ground spoilers in, we're back on profile. We're coming up to transition altitude. The weather into Miami, 3008, and we need to change our barrel minimums. 3008, we'll set that now. 3008, good. And our barrel minimums on the ILS runway 12 are now at 377. So a little bit less on the minimums, that's fine.
What waypoint are you direct to?
377. That's never something we want to hear.
Waypoint Cali for American 1123.
Can you spell that
Man
one
likes
out
his
for
OJ
me?
like his PB. Exactly. Only acceptable pulp is Pulp Fiction. Though Pulp, how do we even know it's the real thing? Correct. You ever played Transport Fever 2? Very addictive. Also, I haven't. No. I think I've done Transport Fever, yes. I haven't played Satisfactory, though. No.
American 1123, Cali is not a waypoint on the Bonefish 2 arrival. Just verify what your next waypoint is after that.
Kevin, you know that the flights got canceled with Porter. I had to fly United. I had to fly United from Ottawa. Remember, that's why I ended up getting in so late. There was no Porter flights for me, sir.
Sterling 3149, maintain 180 knots and turn left heading 220.
Jody, steps on how I could try to fix my takeoff. Well, I don't know what's going on with your takeoff. Again, make sure that your weights and balances are set properly. That's really the main thing. It's going to be your weight and balance, your flap setting, your trim. There's a lot of things that you gotta take care of when you're flying some of those larger aircraft. I would maybe check out some tutorials, Elite Gamer. It's a little bit difficult for me right now because I'm not in a 737, so trying to show you what to do and how you do it doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? So. Oh, that one went way over my head. Yeah, there you go. What should you put your trim? Whatever the aircraft tells you, it's based off your weight and balance, man. Like I said, I think it would maybe be beneficial for you to check out some tutorials online. Maybe check out some PMDG 737-800 tutorials. That should probably help you out a little bit better than I can tell you.
Can we get that heading again?
Especially right now, I've got a lot going on. We've got ATC, we've
No worries, heading 150
full
to
ATC
join.
coming in here. It's going to be the busy, very busy for the next 15, 20 minutes. Didn't realize the Porter flight got canceled. It's such a shame that that happened. May I ask why they canceled? They said aircraft maintenance.
Cleared on the ILS 12 approach.
I don't know, dude. It was honestly, it was a complete clusterfuck, Sebastian. I had a 5-hour layover in Toronto. It was Ottawa, Toronto, Toronto, Vegas. When I originally got the email that said that it canceled, they said that the Toronto to Vegas flight was canceled. So I went, I was like, okay, well, that sucks. Like, there's no other way, you know what I mean? Turns out that it wasn't. It was just the flight from Ottawa to Toronto. So I'm like, why wouldn't you guys rebook me? Like, why couldn't you? There's literally like 35 flights a day from Ottawa to Toronto. With a 5-hour layover, I'm pretty sure that you could have figured out a way to get me to Toronto. So anyways, it was a whole thing, man. I ended up having to book through United, and then I flew first time to Chicago, which I guess I get kind of cool out of it. But I had to do Ottawa, Chicago, Chicago, Vegas, and I ended up getting into Vegas like 10 hours later than I should have been. Like, it was, the whole day was just so fucked up, man. I was driving to the airport and I got the cancellation message on my phone. Like, that's the worst part. I woke up at 5 in the morning. It was 5:30 when I left my house. Driving to the airport at about 5:40 a.m. I got the text message that your flight's canceled. So I had to pull over and be like, wait, what? Obviously upset, right? Because it's that early in the morning and you've got up and you know, shitty sleep the day before. That was a whole thing, man. It was brutal. Supposed to be in Vegas right now. Debbie ruined it. Damn. That's no good.
I'm on the, let me see here. John B.
Stand by. American 1120, are you joining the Bonus 2 arrival?
Yeah, absolutely, Sebastian. It's all good, man. It happens, dude. I still would like to try Porter. I think the thing with Porter right now is just their fleet size is so small that if anything happens, there's just no way to fix it, right? The flight just gets canceled for usually the day, or like the thing is I was supposed to fly out on a Wednesday and like Porter rebooked me and the earliest flight that they could get me on was Friday. So that kind of like, you know, when you're on vacation from a Wednesday to a Monday, which turns then into like a Friday to a Monday, it's like, wow. How long is flight from Ottawa to Toronto? 45 minutes. You spend more time pushback, startup, taxi than you actually do the flight, Stephen, to be honest. Especially out of Toronto. Especially if they're departing runway 5 or you got a taxi all around the airport. It's brutal.
Alright, current heading, climb and send, 16,000 up to 966.
Sterling 3150, reduced to 180 knots.
180, Spirit Wings 3150.
But do anything to get back in flight simming? I'm on holiday for the whole summer, just missed it. Damn. Well,
American 1156 Miami.
Think about how good it'll be when you finally get back to it, right? That happened to me leaving the expo. Woke up early and got to Vegas just to find out the flight was overbooked. Duh. That would even cheese me even more, dude. Overbooked and I can't get on the flight. Like, how does that happen? I'd be upset, dude. I never understood the overbooking. Like, you open more seats and thinking that people are going to cancel or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. That one cheeses me, dude. That one I would get real upset. Real upset. They do that on purpose. I know. That's what I mean. They shouldn't be legally. They shouldn't be able to do that. You're not allowed to stand up while the aircraft is taxiing or moving or flying or anything, right? So like, how do you overbook? Got $800 one time to take a later Delta flight due to overbooking. I mean, if they like do that, you know, serial killers like pulp. Bro, Birdie, of all pulp, I figured you would have been a pulp guy. No way. 4,000 feet at Chum. I'm gonna bug them 4,000. That's what we're allowed to descend to. 4,000 at Chum, landing runway 12. you're doing. Overbooking is such a shitty practice, should be illegal. It boggles my mind that it's not, man. Like, that's crazy. You know, everybody else in life has to follow, like, the same, like, you know, a restaurant, you can't overbook. You can only have a certain amount of people, right, for a setting, fire marshal, all that shit, right? Just seems kind of crazy that the airlines can overbook. I get it. It's expensive. They want to fill as many seats as possible, but overbooking? How does that happen? Do you not just pick a seat? Like, should be, oh, plane's full. Can't book anymore. Must be nice someone to get paid $2,000 or something to give up their seat and take a flight the next day. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
18-3, Spirit Wing 3150.
American 2704 descend and maintain 3000.
So you like pulp and crunchy peanut butter? Correct.
Don't get me started on airlines shenanigans. Took me 3 days to get back home. We'll never fly Lufthansa again.
Lufthansa ripped you too, man. Well, at least you're back home, CST. That does not sound fun, though. Huge no floaties to you, man. I figured Lufthansa would be like one of the better ones to choose. I feel like they're pretty reputable. But I guess not, man. I guess there's shitty experiences everywhere, right? Don't worry, man. I've had awful experiences on Air Canada, WestJet. Dude, you guys remember, not this expo, but last expo, they tried to put me up overnight, but because it was a weather, so what happened was my flight got delayed by weather, and then it got delayed so much that the pilots timed out, which then canceled the flight, and there was no other flights that day. Every other flight was booked. So it was the next day. They were making me stay in Toronto, which is like a 4-hour drive, 45-minute flight. They wanted me to stay in Toronto, spend the night there, and they wouldn't compensate me because it was a weather delay. Even though it was weather that caused the pilots to time out, that caused, like, it's so convoluted, dude. Air travel can be such a pain in the ass sometimes, man. It really can. When you get to, like, the logistics of it, of that type of stuff, it can become so silly sometimes. Anyways, I ended up taking a train to the Toronto City airport, and then I flew Porter home. I booked a ticket that afternoon and flew Porter like 2 hours later, 3 hours later. Flew from Toronto City Centre to Ottawa on a Q400. That's wild, man. Delta at Atlanta is the absolute worst. Again, I get it. It's weather. You can't really do much about it, but to have pilots time out and not have, like, extras or have any backup plan for anything like that, it just seems kind of crazy to me.
American 2704, turn right, heading 280.
Heading 280, American 2704.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Yep. It's not weather there, it's incompetence. Ah, got you. Well, Atlanta deals with some pretty shitty weather, though, too, don't they? Like, the weather can be pretty gnarly in Atlanta. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, you're watching, you're hanging out, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes today. Hopefully we can hit our like goal. Last time I checked, we were just over 200 likes. So if you haven't done so, do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're listening for our radio calls. We're through 10,000 feet, so we'll get our landing lights on. Logo lights and wing lights can go on as well. And we are looking good. We're probably going to get some type of crazy vector back to the airport. I don't even know how this is going to work for vectors, to be honest with you, but Aviation, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Both accounts liked. They canceled the flight, but they did not want to rebook me because their system was malfunctioning and showed as voluntary cancellation and not an airline cancellation. Took them 24 hours to figure it out. Jesus. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun experience. Show up at the airport ready to go, and they're just like, oh, you canceled your flight. Like, what? I did not. Yeah, that would piss me off. Screenshot, I have a DFW on flight radar at like 6 a.m. We had a serious hailstorm, and the line of inbound/outbound traffic was the worst thing I've ever seen.
American 2534 heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
3,000, American 2534 heavy. All right, 3,000 is in.
Miami approach, good afternoon, American 1396.
Is there any more restrictions?
330.
Above 8. And then once we make our right turn to Capone, I think we'll descend.
1396, so we have information in Lima.
Thanks, American 2704, slow to 210 knots, turn right, heading 360.
Glad I didn't have to travel during the Microsoft outage. Yeah, that would have been brutal.
American 1123, left turn heading 090, intercept the localizer.
Downtown Miami. Off our left wing. Hey, Gap, how do you find the top of drop in this plane? Go to the VNAV page, and then it'll be here once you're closer. It only pops up when you're, I think it's sub like 400 miles, usually around like 350 miles-ish.
American 2704, turn right
It'll
heading
show up.
060, intercept the localizer, runway 9er.
Man, we haven't landed runway 12 in Miami in a while. This is a fun approach too. Not as eventful as coming in on runway 9,
American 1123, 4 miles
but
from
still
Tiana,
nice.
maintain 3000.
There's Miami Airport down there.
Runway 12 approach.
Downtown Miami there. Have you flown the 727? No. Hey, Cap. Sólríkt, overbooking happens when you switch from a larger plane to a smaller one, leaving the overbooked. I heard it on
American 1123, 3000 to establish.
trick video, so you know it's true. Huh. Interesting.
3000 established.
Didn't know that was a thing.
American 1123.
Miami approach JetBlue 1676 approaching OLS on the OLS arrival for Fort Lauderdale.
American 1123, maintain 180 knots to VEPCO.
Maintain 180 knots to VEPCO.
Due to unscheduled maintenance,
American
gotcha.
27004, 6 miles from Grit, maintain 3000 to establish localizer, cleared ILS runway 9er approach.
Remember using runway 9? They're using 9, 8, and 12. He gave us runway 12. Which I guess is kind of good for our parking, to be honest with you. Now landing runway 12, we'll vacate Yankee, Victor, Uniform, probably somewhere around there. And then back on not much shorter of a taxi, but a little bit of a shorter taxi. We are planning runway 12. You got the visual 8 left. Yeah, they're splitting everybody up, which is nice. It's kind of how they're working everybody in, right? So they're doing a great job, honestly, man. The ATC today was fantastic.
Miami departure radar contact line, maintain 16,000.
ATC has been fantastic.
Delta 2704, maintain 170 knots to NS.
Haven't had any speed restrictions.
170 to NS.
It was good. This is drag required. We're getting a little bit quick. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go vertical speed, about 1,000 feet per minute down to 3,000. We'll keep 240 in as our speed.
Radar contact, expect the ILS runway 10 left approach.
Stunning views though. Coming up to the Everglades. How many alligators are in here, do you think, chat? How many alligators?
American 2534, photo 180 knots, turn left heading 220.
180, left turn 220, American 2534. All right, 180 on the speed.
And approach American 1138, heavy
and
on the bone.
225. You say 225, Chad?
American 1138, Miami pressure radar contact, expect the ILS runway 12
I think
approach.
I said 225.
We'll listen up for 12, American 1138.
Let's go flaps 1. And snakes. Yeah. Not nice. No nice. 220, thank you. All right, we're slowing for him. I'm going to...
American 2534, turn left heading 1503 miles from Piana, maintain 3000 to establish on localizer, cleared ILS runway 12 approach.
Left turn 150, maintain 3000 till established, cleared ILS 12, approach, American 2534 heavy. All right, let's arm our localizer. We're nicely on glide slope as well, so everything's looking good there. We can get flaps 5 degrees out now. Good. That's a little bit of a... Okay, I see why you did that, because we might blow through localizer here. We capped loc, though. Actually, it should be pretty good. A little bit of a short turn, but we should be okay. And then I can arm approach. And we're coming right up onto the approach, so we're looking real good on that one. I can get flaps 10 degrees out now. Really help bring back that speed. He put us on a pretty decently short final. 12 miles, actually. We're perfectly fine. Coming through...
American 2534 heavy
glide slope captured. I mean, what epic vectors, man. Holy shit. You got us on there beautifully. Real nice. Cool. We're on glide slope now. Let's go gear down. 180 till Vepco Tower 18.3. Thanks for ATC, man. Great job, American 2534 heavy.
Thank you.
All right, 18.3. Great vectors. Great ATC. Did a fantastic job. He wants us 180 till Vepco. Approach speed was 144. Good. Tower, good afternoon. American 2534 heavy ILS 12.
American 2534 at 73 on the short final, other wind 100 at 11 gust 15, running 12, clear line number 2, hold short running 9.
1-2 cleared to land. Number 2 will hold short runway 9 American 2534 heavy. All right, cool. Ground spoilers are armed. Gear is down. Let's go flaps 20 degrees. We are now passing VEPCO, so we can go final approach speed, which is 144 knots. Our VAP. Good. Let's go flaps 25 degrees. Give you a nice view of that. Good. And we're through 170 knots. We'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. Wonderful. Fully configured, friends. About 7 miles, so we're looking good. You can definitely see it's a little bit gusty. We haven't cleared to land. We'll get the rest of our lights on, and I'm actually going to take control of the aircraft a little bit early here, friends. So let's get our joystick cam on. Going to take a quick second again to shout out the sponsor of today's video, Thrustmaster. If you guys are curious and you're interested in seeing any of the peripherals that I use in any of my streams, there's always a link either above or down below. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sponsoring this. And I got to say, guys, if you're on the fence, you haven't decided, this is by far the best yoke on the market at this price point. So cannot hesitate at all. It is just an incredible product. We are recording my airplane. Thank you.
Back 1123 taxi park, via Papa Whiskey November.
All right, and he wanted us to hold short runway 9er. So we should be fine. We'll vacate by then, no problem. No problem, chat. Cool, let's get it. Sounds are up. Let's go. Check. Wind is definitely gusting us just to the left a little bit.
Miami Tower, good afternoon. Conrad 2045, radio check.
Beautiful approach, man. We never get this approach, so it's nice to do this one now. Good luck, don't be nervous.
500. What? 400. 300.
Minimums. Continue.
200.
145 contact Miami departure today. I got my approach. Bye bye. Couple hours back.
100.
Right on the point.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Runway 9. Southwest 1271 Miami Tower, Denver, Clear.
Goes down gently, reversers are out. Oh my frames, dude.
Tower America 17067 Alpha 12. America 1706 Miami Tower, running 12 for the land. 12 land, American.
I'm getting 40 FPS with frame gen. Jesus Christ. 70 knots, reverser stowed onto the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Miami. What in the frame rates is going on here, man? Jeez. It was a great landing. But, Jesus.
American 2534, welcome to Miami, taxi to parking via Quebec Whiskey November today.
Quebec Whiskey November to parking. Thanks for ATC, man. American 2534 heavy.
Yeah.
All right, Quebec Whiskey November. Quebec, that's this guy here. Shit.
Call the 611 right 8 right.
Okay, we missed Quebec. It's that hard one there, but ground spoilers and flaps going clean, friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami. My goodness, absolute greaser. Hardly any float on that one. That's going to be real nice to see that replay. Landing lights are off, runway turn off lights are off, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off. We'll stop our flight time. The performance at this airport is fucking atrocious. Like, we were below 40 FPS using frame gen.
Walker 4064 heavy.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like London Heathrow, Dubai, with full traffic doesn't even do that. That's
American 2899, contact Miami departure. Good
Whiskey November.
Departure Miami, American 2899.
That's bad. Yeah, this is the BM Sim AM World. The newest one that came out, but like, holy shit, dude. We need some optimization done real bad. That's like 20 FPS without frame gen. Less than 20 FPS. Which, honestly, is unflyable. We all know that. Auto brake is off. Good. Upstairs, we'll spool up the EPU. All the lights are off. Everything's looking good. Nice. Davis, thank you for support. Appreciate you, man. Dropping the $1.99. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Guys, get some love and chat for Mr. Davis.
Miami Target Day.
This is whiskey.
American 2766.
Should be whiskey.
With information Yankee crossing R4 clearance Nashville.
Back 2766, not attack.
This is why I went back to Latin VFR. BM World just too rough on frames. I guess I might have to. Shit, dude. I have both, but I didn't know this one was this bad, man. Maybe it's because we were coming in on runway 12 and we were facing like the terminal and all the traffic and stuff like that, but like you can even tell like when you move the camera it's like super like interesting. Okay, well what I'll have to do is maybe maybe I can install the Latin VFR one for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we're departing. I don't really care how bad the frames are departing. It's arriving. It's brutal. That was a good one. Happy with that flight, friends. 2 hours and 16 minutes. And we had all kinds of restrictions on that as well, so nice.
American 1706, welcome Miami taxi departing via Papa Whiskey November. Good day. Papa Whiskey November.
All right, we're on Whiskey, we're on November. We're looking for stand gate. I don't know, what's Delta 27, if that is not available. I have no clue if these are available, but we'll try it. Delta 27.
27, American 2704, taxi departing via Papa Whiskey November. Good day.
Coyote, thanks so much, man, for the €2 as well. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you for the support. So thanks for a great weekend, Cap. Glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, dude. A lot of fun this weekend. Busy. Very busy weekend of flying, but had a ton of fun. What is the speed for taxiing so I can apply that? It depends, man. 10, 15, 20 knots. Something around there. What's the route tomorrow? We are going from Miami to DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth. We haven't been to Dallas-Fort Worth in probably... it's been over a year. It's probably been longer than over a year since we've been to Dallas. So tomorrow over to Dallas-Fort Worth, man. I'm kind of excited about that, to be honest with you. Yep, DFW, we're doing it, dude. Handcrafted scenery. Let's go, baby. We're not going to enter the ramp quite yet. We'll enter the ramp, whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but parallel to Mike. You still have never flown into DFW? Yeah. Handcrafted, man. 737 ops. They will happen sooner than later. Probably within a month or so, we'll get some 737 ops. A300 and MD-11 next week, A320 the following week, then the 737 the following week. So in 3 to 4 weeks, we'll be back in the 7-3 for a week. Jay, you guys got to remember, man, I flew the 737 and the A320 for, 3 years almost exclusively. So, is DFW handcrafted good? No, it's why we call it handcrafted. It's not good at all. But again, haven't been to DFW in forever, so I feel like it's overdue. It's decent field air quality. What? Oh, yeah. We're going in here, chat. It's going to be parallel to Mike. Isn't DFW that comes with the game? Yes, correct. It is. Thank you again, Coyote. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. RJ as well. Thank you. And Davis with his weird stickers. Thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate you, man. Alright, taxi light is coming off. Delta 27 is here in front of us. World update messes the textures at DFW. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll find out.
Fox Tango Tango Yankee Carrier to the 16 of yours today.
Yeah.
Some DFW exec must be pissed off at the sim world. I don't understand it. Well, I mean, for me, it's like the Charles de Gaulle scenery, right? It's like, it's there, but like, do you want to use it? Like, there's taxiways that just like bleed off into like the, you know, the holes of hell and stuff like that. Like, there's weird things that happen, you know? Now, how far are you going to make? One thing that I've noticed about the 777 is not a lot of the GSX profiles. Maybe I need to update my GSX profiles, but a lot of the GSX profiles don't take into account just how big this aircraft is, and they always get me to taxi past the lines. Yeah, she's going to do it too. Like, she basically wants me to taxi into the terminal.
This is the tip. Split it between you and him. Good landing, CPT, like always.
Nice. Appreciate you, Captain Lee. Huge snow floaties to you, man. Park break's going on. I don't think we're going to... There's something with the 777 that, like I said, like, she still wants me to move in. Like, if you look outside where we are, I guarantee you we're, like, as high up as you probably want to go. Yeah, see, look, I've already gone past the last marking, and she's still telling me to move forward. That's how I know that it's kind of bjorked. Doesn't really work properly. Cool. APU is on. APU generator is on. Engine numero 2. Engine number 1. Beautiful. Block time goes off. Upstairs, logo light, beacon light, seatbelt signs to the off position. Fuel pumps go off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Miami after 2 hours and 46 minutes pushing back in Philadelphia. What a great flight. What a great stream. Really hope you guys did enjoy that one. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes today. Would very much appreciate everybody smashing down that thumbs up, sharing the love of the channel. Let's request our deboarding. Deboarding. There we go. And then we'll jump outside. And we'll... hang out here where the aircraft gets deboarded. Beautiful. So you know the plan for tomorrow. It's going to be departing Miami, probably this very gate right here. We'll depart Miami, and we're going to head over to Dallas, Fort Worth. Again, haven't been to Dallas in forever, so it should be a good one. Kind of excited for that one, so it should be a great day of flying. If you do want to join, we will be on VATSIM once again tomorrow, so that will be fun. Cool. We'll go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM, close you. No, we don't need that. That's fine. Close you. That's good. All right. Good. You're good. Close that. Cool. Landing rate gave us a 70 foot per minute, 099 on the G. I feel like that was more luck than anything, chat. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I feel like we probably should have smacked the airplane into the runway, but we somehow didn't. So we're gonna take that, right? We're gonna call that skill and not luck, right, chat? Right. It was all luck. I promise you that was all luck. Let's restart the Kutal script. Good. Let me come down here to the PMDG setup, panel state load, and we're going to go to final, and we're going to execute that. Good. All skill, all the time. It was fun. Fine class. See you tomorrow. Terrence, take care, man. Thanks for joining today. Appreciate you, dude. I hope you enjoyed that one. All right, cool. We're going back to Philly? Nah, man, that's it for me today, dude. We were live for 10 hours, over 10 hours yesterday, or just shy of 10 hours, sorry. So it's been a long weekend already. We are going to watch the replay here, and then we are going to kind of just hang out for the rest of the day, man. We are live again tomorrow, as I mentioned. We are doing Miami to DFW tomorrow, so more content tomorrow for you, man. But yeah, it's already been a super long weekend. Sitting in this chair and just going to get up and away from the computer probably for the rest of the day today, which doesn't mean much. Probably means I'm going to go sit on my couch and play PlayStation, but hey, at least it's out of my computer chair. Sitting here. Also got to have lunch. It's only 33:15. I haven't had lunch yet. I think your GSX might need updating. Saw the symbol on the GSX menu. Yeah, there was an update, I think, yesterday that came out, so I will update my GSX. After the stream, I'll get to that. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Let's hit the replay button. I'm going to pause the replay. We're going to bring this in a little bit closer, right about here, like over top of the golf course. Let's go ahead and Start here. Yes. Resume. Good. Cool. Let's watch outside, see how she goes. Going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all so much for the support. You guys are absolutely incredible. Chat, that's our thumbnail for tomorrow. Right there, baby. That is the thumbnail. Actually, I might let it get a little bit closer. Maybe get some of the houses in it right there like that. Okay, boom. There's the thumbnail, chat, for tomorrow. Beautiful. Yeah, without you guys, mods, donators, sponsors, it ain't possible, man. So seriously, thank you all for the continued support of the channel. Truly do appreciate you, man. You guys are absolutely incredible. To everybody else that cannot donate with a monetary value, but donates with your time, your effort, being here in stream, smashing down the thumbs up button, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Everybody that's here, everybody that comes to hang out, everybody that flies with me, everybody that enjoys a flight sim as much as I do, man. I appreciate you guys big time, man. You know the plan for tomorrow? Miami to DFW should be a good one. Again, haven't flown into DFW in like well over a year, so should be a great one. How close were we here to smashing this airplane? 1,000 footers. Oh my chat. That was absolute grease. Grease of all grease. I want you to watch those back tires for me for a second here. That was grease of grease, my friends. We're calling that one all skill. All skill. I heard Americans hiring. Hell yeah, dude. All skill, baby. You ready? Look at this. Look at the little tire drag. Look at that. Ooh, baby. What a great one, friends. What a great one. Cool. Guys, enjoy the replays. Enjoy your Sunday evenings. And I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow and hanging out tomorrow for a flight from Miami to DFW. Should be a good one, around the same time as this as well. So, bet you can't do it tomorrow. We'll have to find out. We'll see how she goes tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Appreciate you guys, man. Have a great Sunday. Thank you all for coming to hang out, and I will see you all tomorrow for a flight into DFW. Happy landings, my friends. See